What? Runa, hello. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Hello. I managed to accidentally press enter before I could write a new name for the stream. So this stream's called One Task Left T. Hello, William. Welcome, welcome. And also my stream elements crashed, so streamer problems, eh? The T is extra luck, exactly. Let me message LeChunk chat. Go, go, go. Hello, J Rogue. Hello, Today Beaver. Yes, today's the day. It has been foretold. Hello, Tom. Welcome. Can you just get it? Absolutely. Hey, Rakru Wolf. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome in. I was wrong, so here's a sub. It's okay. A lot of people have been wrong. I've been consistently wrong. One task left, but it's the most stupid one. It is. You're correct. Big-tailed dog today incoming. That is one weird-looking dog. Hello again, Chinchi. I should message this chunk chat as well. Oh, I'm typing in capitals. Every time we say today's the day, it becomes more likely that it's the day, which is today. We're also going to go and get ourselves a master clue scroll on the Group Iron Man account. Try and manage to pull that together while we chop trees. You can do it. Greetings from Ella Chunk. Hello, Ella. Lovely to see you. Oh, well, today's another day where I click rock while watching a man click tree. The best kind of day, if you ask me. What could be more fun? Swap tree type? All right then. What? Seriously, straight to dead trees? Like, I'll give you one chance to change your mind. I will do it. I will do it if you want me to. But you get one chance to change your mind, because the inefficiency will become quickly boring. I can tell you that for free. Just for a little bit. Well, the little bit will be half an hour, but sure. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Oh, that's the wrong tree. You have to try the tree that you can chop, not chop for 30 minutes. This tree is it's a gigantic pain in the arse, but we'll let it slide this once. Since I don't normally watch streams, I'm going to vanish again. Just wanted to leave a little bit of luck here. No problem, Ella. Thank you so much for joining. If you're in the clan chat, you'll probably see me get the beaver anyway, if it happens. The true Agile Tom experience. Well, at the minute, we're having this experience every stream. And although Agile Tom might be lucky, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be lucky. Maybe. I'm also going to attempt to do a master clue while we do this. There is one thing I can't do on the master clue, so let's hope we don't get that. It's like the lottery, if others can win, so can you, or something like that. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's correct. Other people have won the lottery, and they have won the lottery in the exact same location as me, which, you know, makes it more likely. Oh, where the hell is that? Is that the one all the way up there? Oh, that's grim. Oops. I hope you're all doing well today. Good evening, Motty. Nice to see you. We've managed to get to 42.4 million woodcutting XP since the last stream. It's been almost 200k XP gained today. Not too shabby if you ask me. Take one of them. Take that as well. I say something and get hit with ads. Uh-oh. The ads thing still confuses the hell out of me. I don't know how it works. Breathing is life-threatening. Everyone did that 300 years ago and is now dead. Stop breathing now, it may become immortal. That doesn't sound... that doesn't sound like it'll work. Hello, Smurf. You gorgeous human being, you. We're still waiting for today to be the day. Who got him on dead trees? That was our good pal Wyatt. Literally instantly. And I gave Wyatt the option to change their mind. And the answer was no. Still chopping for the pet. I am still chopping for the pet. But it is the only thing we've got left to do. Where is this bloody elemental? Not here. Good. Oh, solving puzzles is fun. Right. A Sherlock clue. Okay, we can handle Sherlock clues. Big oof, good luck, thank you. We're soldiering on. There's nothing stopping us right now. Can't even change it, says out of stock. Yeah, I changed the timer to be, I think it was 20 minutes or half an hour to stop people from sending me all over the shop constantly. So, unfortunately, we've got to wait at these trees. But, you know, if we get the pet, we get the pet, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter where we get it. Sup. Hello, Zabraki. Hope you're well. What axe are you using? Steel? I am. I'm using a steel felling axe. It acts in exactly the same way as a regular steel axe, and it served me well over the last year and a half. Bad life choices? You mean on my part, or on Wyatt's part? Today was the day for me. Got KQ pet. Nice. That was my 7th pet this month. In February, or you're talking about the last 30 days? Because if that's in February, you got 7 pets in 6 days. You stuck doing dead trees. Yeah, I know. Right. So, we managed to get 363,000 oak logs. That is now more than the pet rate from just oak trees. So we can officially say we are now dry at oak trees. But it's okay because we're making waves. Put that on. I'll put these on as well. That was not all of them. Oh, it was. No, it wasn't. The boots. Felon axes are bad. They are two-handed and makes death banking worse for Ultimate Iron Man. That does sound rubbish, but I'm not an Ultimate Iron Man. So I'm just going for the fashionscape. The sweet, sweet fashionscape. No, last 6 days. One day got 3 pets, day after 2 pets, and one now, a couple of days later, got KQ pet. Yeah, on an absolute roll. I wish I had that kind of pet look. Feels better cutting with Felon axe. It looks better as well. I like the whole big chop. Yeah. Another day being the day, absolutely. Every day's the day. We now need to bind a blood rune at the blood altar. Which means I will need a pickaxe and a chisel. Well, RNG is like that, sometimes lucky, sometimes unlucky. Just stars aligned to my favour. Or how you say that shit. Yeah, all the stars aligned. And you were the lucky recipient. And if I do say so myself, I feel the stars aligning for me. I feel it. Nice. Visit me at Arceus Blood Rune Crafting, lol. What world? Where am I going? No, I can do something else. How do I get to Arceus very quickly? Oh, I'll just do this one. I don't care. I should. Oh no, I should go do me mushrooms, shouldn't I? Silly boy. What world? I am on world. Oh. 309. That's where I am. 309. I hope that for you, sir. Thank you so much, Sabraki. We're working on it. We have been working on it for a long time. And all of our hard work surely will pay off at some point. Surely. Hey, Chinchi! Hello, look at you. Ultimate Iron Manning the world. Once we get back to our regular trees, I'll put the world up on the screen. And if you want to join me chopping trees in Sears Village, you are very welcome to. Corsair Virtuoso headset. It is. Good headset. Had to change the ear bits because I tore the last ones apart apparently with my head. Would have joined, but I'm watching this in my bathtub. Well, you be careful in there. Don't you be dropping your phone or your laptop or whatever you're using in the bath. Had the same headset, has 2 letdowns for me, otherwise it's exceptional. The earpads were bad, they were. Mine also wore out really fast, and also the battery life is a bit shit. It is a bit shit. I have to make sure this is fully charged before the stream starts, otherwise I have to plug it in. And the problem with plugging it in is that this cable is kind of dodgy now, so it makes the Windows sound when it plugs and unplugs. It does that every time I like turn my head just slightly. So, oops, trying to chop yew trees when I'm not supposed to. I've made a table for my laptop. Very cozy. I've got my my customary candle going. Look at that. Woo! Smells good. I've still got the sugar plum pudding one. Smells very nice. Got a picture in the Discord. I'm hoping this is a safe for work picture. Nice. Oh, you even got a little head resting and everything. That's some serious comfort right there. I got replacement earpads for mine too. The cooling gel kind. Oh, very nice. Great sound quality and mic, poor battery life. Yeah, I think everyone's kind of agreeing. Today's the day. Thank you, Soren. Absolutely, today's the day. I have a lot of neck and back pain, so I often take long baths to help me relax. That's fair enough. I'm all for comfort. Always. All those are false prophets. I decree today is the day. Thank you, Bushy Boy. We're also going to have a very quick Master Clue opening shortly as well. Well, I say shortly, but Sometimes master clues take bloody ages. And it'll only be one, because it's just the one I'm doing right now. Thought these did automatically, but apparently not. If you turn the RGB off for the headset, it massively improves the battery life, mate. Yeah, it's probably a good idea, isn't it? I do kind of like the RGB. It's nice. You probably also have to tell me how to turn the RGB off, because I am what they refer to in the business as stupid. There we go. Master level challenge complete. Oh, actually, I think I saved up another... what's some thingy-mabob? Yeah, I've got another mystery box in here. What do you think, everybody? What do you think's in this mystery box? I reckon it's an old boot. It is automatic and insanely slow, but only if you stand still. Thought you might say that. Yeah. Flyer. Nothing. Okay, airplane. I'll take it. Myth Simi. Okay, Iron Law. Like it. Flyer as per usual. We'll take it. I'm going to go with an old boot, just because I like the sound of a boot. Boot. Okay, let's go for it. Are we ready? Might be a stab we get though. An onion. Brilliant. Bloody onion. Get out of here with your bloody onions. I guess I won't rub it in. I got the mining pet last night. 4.7 total million? 4.7 million total. I like that. That's nice. Steel plate. I wish. Be able to alk those at some point. Do you know some chunk men are having risk getting their items locked in Death Office? Scenario, you die and somehow grave despawns where you can achieve, and then you only visit Death Office only once. What is that? What's going on there? I've not heard of that. Right, what's the next? Phalo the Bard. Okay. There is only one item now that Phalo can ask us to bring, which I don't have. And I do need to go and get it, but I just can't be bothered. So let's hope that he doesn't send us off that way. What do you want from me, Phalo? Or is it Fallow? Basalt. I'll take that. I've got some of that. Basalt. There you go, Phalo. Look at that. Gorgeous. Swap tree type. Okay, Runar. You tell me where you want to go. Maple or oak, your choice. We have done a lot of oaks now, and seeing as we're now over the rate for oak trees, we might as well spend a bit of time at maples, I reckon. And we're on world 343. If anybody would like to join me on said world. I don't know what world it is. It could well be like an Australian world, but we're here, so. Oop, Lelita? Leletia? Letia. Lolita sounds better, but it's definitely wrong. I need my eternal teleport crystal. Gravestone has despawn timer. After that, you can only achieve them going Death Office. Well, that is a shame. Luckily for me, I have Death Office in this chunk, so if I died in this chunk, I could go back to Death's Office anyway. I mean, we're not going to die in this chunk office, labour. Phalo again. Okay, please don't ask me for the fighter torso, because I was lazy and didn't get it. Cooking gauntlets. Alrighty, we got some of them. Oh, Clue Nest, are you ready? Is this a Sears Village step? No. Shame. Shazian Graveyard. Death told me he does not service Ultimate Iron Man, but if Death bank at Hespori, the message reads Death takes his toll, or something like that, after paying 20k to unlock the storage. Death just needs to make a mind up, right? Because either he doesn't want us to take money, or he does. Make your mind up, Death. You loser. Well, I hopped over here. I decided to use my pet as a new role and got Central Corsair Cove. That is nice because of the cosmic rings. Very nice, Aaron. You are far down south in Corsair Cove. Ultimate Iron Man equals ew. I like Ultimate Iron Mans. I think Ultimate Iron Man is a cool game mode. I think the challenge of it is just enough that you are able to do it, but the payoff being able to do it is a lot because it's cool. You know, being able to complete the game without having a bank is pretty cool. Here, solve this. How about no new recruit Tony? How about you solve it and just give me the next clue scroll? Bandos plate body, cloak, and god sword. Lucky for me, I have all three of those things. Plate body, god sword. I bet my Bandos cloak's in my house, isn't it? Oh no, it's right there. Don't panic. Oh no, it's not that Bandos plate body, is it? That's a chest plate, you silly boy. Imagine you get Pet Beaver while doing Master Clue step, like chop redwood as long as it's a task. Well, that'd be my second beaver. So, oh, that one's definitely in my house then. Dude, don't want to be Captain Obvious, but have you considered getting the beaver? That, Vice, is a good idea. I hadn't considered that, but now I'm going to. So you'll see. This stream, today's the day. Where is the Bandos? I don't have it. Oh, I didn't want to take that out. That means it must be in Le Group Bank. There it is. Oh, there's 2 in there, so I'm absolutely stealing this one. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell the team. Don't snitch on me. What do we reckon then for my Master Clue casket when I get it? Because I'm obviously going to get it because I'm a professional gamer. If I get a piece of 3rd age, does that mean I never get the beaver? Is that how it works? Do I trade it off? Hiya, 7 damage. Come on. 4 damage. Come on. Hello, sir. Good luck hunting. Thank you. Which would you rather get? I already have a piece of 3rd age. So I've had the feeling of getting a piece of 3rd age. So I reckon I'd much prefer the beaver right now. Right, we have the Master Casket. I'll pick up this Master Clue, which I've got, which is a fighter torso, which I don't have. But one day I'll get it. Right, what are we reckoning then? What am I getting out of this Master Clue casket? Hey? It's gotta be something good, right? Wait, which? I've screwed this up. No, I've screwed this up. Hup. There we go. Much better. What are we reckoning then? What am I getting from this Master Casket? I reckon it's going to be absolutely nothing. Because Master Clue Caskets, 9 times out of 10, give me absolutely nothing. And I reckon it's going to be 100k. That's pretty low for a Master Casket. So that would make me very sad. Right. I reckon there's a bit of 3rd age in here. 1.3 mil, I'd take that. 3rd age axe, that would be pretty good. I like that. Right, here we go. 306k, absolutely naff all. Useless. Master Caskets are crap. Hate Master Caskets. Get out of here, Master Caskets. Shogun stats. I can show you the stats. Chuck all this away. These are my stats on Goonsam. Got me 99 HP, attack, strength, ranged, magic, cooking, wood cutting. Getting pretty close on the defense as well. Almost 9. It's getting into 97 now. 85 prayer, 81 rune crafting, 88 construction's pretty good. My agility's not so bad. Done a lot of herb lore as well. Does this account have a beaver? This account does have a beaver. This account's got 818 collection log slots. And in the Skilling Pets tab is Le Beaver. So I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to get it. But this account's almost got all of the aerial fishing stuff as well. Nerd. But I've been trying really hard on this account to get as many collection log slots as I can, so. Literally filled with upgrades at my account. Sorry. So that is where your beaver went. Goon stole it, pretty much. Although I'm pretty sure I got the beaver on that account before I even started my Seer Supreme account, so If you die with the beaver next to your chunk account, you might get it as wandering around after your death. Yeah, maybe it'll like just release into one of the nearby trees and I just have to run and cut it. Mine? Right, what we're going to do on this account now is do some more trouble brewing. Because I was doing... What was I doing before? Oh, I was doing Shades of Morton, that's what I was doing. And I should probably log in on my alt account. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe we're faster to make a new account and do all the grinds again. Maybe. This account is cursed, yeah? It's pretty cursed so far. I think when you get it, there needs to be a beaver hut show up as his lake. or like a statue of me right in the middle. I like the sound of that. Selling huge stacks of items is such a bother. So many clicks to sell 16k bloods each time because 50 is sale limit. Yeah, that's pretty rough. But you chose the ultimate Iron Man life. You chose the fun, the excitement. I need an early hydration break today. Do you read at all? Any book recommendations? I don't read. I can read, just for the for everyone's knowledge. I mean, I wouldn't be able to read the chat if I couldn't read. But no, my books are limited to Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and zombie books, and that's about it. So I can give you some good ideas of zombie books to read if you want to read some zombie books. But no, my girlfriend is a big reader, and if she wasn't deathly ill right now, she could give you some ideas. The Dresden Files is a fun series. Which one's the Dresden Files? Dresden Files. Because wasn't there a TV series of that? No, I don't think I've seen that. Where Beaver, we're working on it. Ramming Stone. Chinchi, are you hovering in two chats at once? That is pure commitment. My passion is reading. Okay, you heard the read and talk, and you're like, I need to be there. Like just for clarity, Alex, most of those books up there are actually no. I lied. There is another series that I read. There's an author called Darren Shan. I thoroughly enjoyed both the vampire series and the demon series. It was very good. So I've got all those books up there. When drumming stream? Absolutely not. I can barely get this thing to pull together. Never mind trying to get drums to come through the computer as well. Terry Pratchett's Discworld series are amazing reads. I recognise the author name. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, actually, a bit of news as well. Not next week, but the week after, I'm going on a little holiday. So I won't be streaming that week at all. So what I'm going to do is next week, we're going to stream a little bit more. So if I can manage it, and this is a big if, but if I can manage it, I'm going to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. My poor voice is going to be deado, but hopefully that will make up for the week after. And also, you know, I kind of need to get the beaver as soon as possible. And getting it on stream will be sweet. Sorry, I was writing down the recommendations. You said Darren Shadow, a vampire series, and what else? He also has a demon series. It's called the Demonata series. That was very good. I remember Skullduggery Pleasant. I'm pretty sure I've got a few of those books. Good afternoon, Zulopap. Lovely to see you. How many beavers have you gotten so far? Zilch. 0 or 40, depending on who you ask. Imagine getting a beaver on the stream the day before you leave holiday. The cliffhanger would be immense. That would be pretty rough. I mean, I'm only going for a week, so, you know. You wouldn't have to wait too long. Holy crap, only 32k bloods until my goal of 30 mil GP to go 75 to 99 construction. Very nice. Hey, Dom. Lovely to see you. I love that troll video. It was very funny. It was very funny. I liked when my 40 beavers attacked Frey. That was pretty sweet. Chunk Evil mentioned 420 or so. But yeah, basically that's how many I've got. Yeah. I've got so many beavers that it even broke the collection log to show that I've got that many. Wouldn't miss it unless I somehow had something more important than watching a beaver fall out of a tree on a 20-year-old point-and-click game. No. There's nothing more important than that. Absolutely not. This is going to be when I get the beaver, it's going to be akin to, I don't know, winning World War II or landing someone on the moon. Or, I don't know, the invention of penicillin. You know what I mean? The invention of the wheel. The discovery of fire. You know, it's going to be akin to those kind of things on scale of importance to the human race. So you're chopping trees off stream now. I am chopping trees off stream. Today, I've almost got 180k woodcutting XP. And I've only got about 18 or 20 of that so far this stream. Oh, sorry. I'm pooped. Work is proper taking it out of me. Beaver greater than the cure for cancer. Well, I don't want to say it's that far, but it's pretty good. Be up there. Are you recording even while off stream then? I'm doing it on my computer, so I'll have my replay buffer going constantly. It records about a minute or so over and over again. It just records over itself, and then if I get the beaver, I just click start recording, and then I get the minute from the replay buffer as well, so I'm going to catch it. Beaver is the cure, absolutely. Hello Lixie, welcome. I assume we'll be expecting a fillet in a bit as well. I hope your audio is being recorded when it drops though. Oh, absolutely. The replay buffer captures audio and video. So if I get it off stream, you'll still hear me squeal. Launched the game for the first time in a while and got 96 smithing. Nice. You're flying through the 99s. Where beaver? In one of these trees, Nathan. I'm telling you. It's in one of these trees. Let's hope you won't fart in when beaver. You never know. I might pass out and then fart. Filet is streaming Titans. I'm enjoying you both. That is some dedication. I think Titans were doing a lot of good stuff for his account. Hey, Dr. Cass. Thanks for the follow. Nice to see you again. So if we get you talking about something weird, it'll be immortalised in the video. It will be. It will be. Unless I cut it just right. Because I'm God when it comes to making my videos. Or talking shit about Teller. We don't talk a shit about Teller. We like Teller, even though he wants my account to be ruined forever. But joke's on him, because it's not going to be. Where Beaver? I don't know, Big Bad Wolf. But it sounds like you are scaring them off. Only talk shit about Josh. We also like Josh, okay? I've got no problem with vanilla chunkers. Swap tree type. Alright then, Dom, where are we going? It's in an oak tree, okay. We'll go get it. How much XP to the Telebet? We are in the Telebet right now. Teller put the bet at between 42 and 43 million woodcutting XP. And we're currently 42.5. So we're currently, if we get it anywhere in the next 2 to 3 days, they're as good for him as Central Corsair Cove is for me. I believe you said that it was good for you, so we just be joshing around. Yeah, joshing around in vanilla chunking. 158 mil XP to go for better beaver rates. That's what I'm waiting for, Chinchi. Obviously. So do you want the beaver now or afterwards? Honestly, I want it now. I want it right now. I don't want to wait any longer. However, we're not going to go through with the Telebet. We are going to go through with the Telebet. Just not in the way that Teller wants us to. And that's jokes on him. He should have stipulated the rules and he didn't. Because just imagine dropping 600,000 logs and letting them despawn. That would be silly. Who would do that? Who in their right mind would agree to that? So let me rephrase that. Who in their right mind would agree to that without a backup plan? Think of all the fletching XP you've banked. I've got so, like, I'll tell you right now how much fletching XP I've got banked. I've got 21 million fletching XP banked. I feel like I'm out here to reach 99 during any streams before Beaver. Well, you know, as long as you get something out of it, that's all that matters. Well, my problem with Josh is he isn't gaming, you know. Well, no spoilers, but he is gaming. Confirmed gaming. Too bad you can't rename items. That's true. That's true. I could rename anything to Beaver and just move on. Not even 200 mil, Lamau. How dare you? We are working hard. I also did something pretty cool that I am enjoying. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but the music, I sorted it by low tempo to high tempo and started it from the start. So, you know, high tempo lo-fi is not high tempo, but we're starting at the low end now, so it's super chill. Working hard, man who clicks tree. I've clicked a lot of trees, thank you. And I have to run back and forwards from the bank. I'm working so hard. I got into Prif a couple of days ago and I beat my first ever gauntlet run today. Very, very, very good. Are you going to take on the corrupted gauntlet now? Jokes aside, if Hannibal had a crystal axe and did a proper tree all the time, his time put into this world translate into a lot more XP. That is true. So 200 mil would be closer than we think. I think it'd be a lot closer than you think. Cool idea with the music. Thank you. I thought that was very smart of me. Did you get spooned? I would try the cryptic gold. Indeed, good. Exciting. Get a 1 KC enhanced weapon seed. I think as you get closer to the end of the stream, though, the music should slow down again and we get into cozy hours. I think that this tempo that you've got right here is probably going to carry on for a long time before it gets any quicker. I got garbage for drops. I've only been spooned on the heart in leagues. Fair enough. Well, I mean, leagues is not really the place you want to get spooned, is it? But it's something. Oh, that's what I was going to do. How many XPs does a U-log give? I think it's 175, isn't it? If I do 175 times by 363,000, if I hadn't chopped any of those oak logs and I just chopped U-logs, that would be 63.5 million XP. So if I didn't chop any oak trees and I only chopped yew trees for the same amount of logs, we would be, it would be at least 20-ish mil more than we are now. Actually, because I can do, if I did 175 times by 463,000, assuming that I add the maple logs in as well, that's 81 million. If you go dry for rock golem, what would be the best rock for future proofing? I don't know. I think iron is just generally a good rock. So if we could get an iron ore somewhere, that would be pretty good. But a 2KC Superior Heart was a welcome surprise. Absolutely. Think of that task. Yeah, but use a slow and oak zoom. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hope to see an announcement for Beaver, but got to go for today. Good luck, Hannibal. No worries, Alex. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be streaming next week, so you can always catch me then if I don't have Beaver before then. I won't have Beaver before then. I feel bad for whoever has to do that grind for Slayer drops. Yeah, I mean, unlocking Slayer is rough. Really rough. You said Beaver today, though. No, it will be today. Today is the day, stop doubting. I'm not doubting. I'm just future-proofing. Actually, just going back to the Rock Golem question. If I go dry for Rock Golem, I think that's going to be the closest I'll come to quitting, I think. Because as all of you may already know, mining is one of my most hated skills. So if I go dry on the Rock Golem, I'll be like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? How long would you go mining before quitting, though? I'd definitely get 99 mining, like definitely. Maybe I'd get to 20 million before I'm like, you know what, it's not worth it. Mining's okay, click rock and done. Now farming on the other hand. Yeah, farming though, there's a lot of restrictions around farming that make it really impossible. So there's a way for me to be like, I can't actually do farming. But mining's easy to do. Get yourself a pickaxe, which I've already got. Get yourself a rock that I can I can chip away at, and that's it. That's all you need. Because it wouldn't be if you could Turiel skip and had access to all his tasks, would you have to get all the Slayer point unlocks? That is a good question, you know. I reckon I can look right now. If I go into sandbox mode, unlock that chunk there. Let's see what that unlocks for me. Receive a Slayer assignment from Turiel. I don't actually think so. Yeah, I don't think I'd need... Actually, what are these? Slayer gloves, leaf-bladed spear, insulated boots, Witchwood icon, Slayer staff, mirror shield, boots of stone. So I'd need all them. They're all drop tables for mobs. No, it doesn't look like I'd have to do anything really with the Slayer shop other than, you know, the bits that I could just buy anyway. And they're not that expensive. It's worth it because you're Spoon It Trust. Thank you, Piri. That's very kind. How many days have you been chopping? It's hard to tell, but I've been chopping for at least 400 and something days. And access to all of his Slayer monsters. Yeah, I mean, that would be the thing. That would be the main thing, is you'd probably get Slayer locked pretty sharpish, I reckon. Even though he's like low level stuff, there's still some low level stuff that isn't in a lot of chunks, so. I would also consider backlogging Beaver after 50 mil XP, but that's just me. But I need to think about that since you're getting it today, though. Exactly. I've thought about it. I have thought about it. You know, at some point, I need to think of making progress more than my own pride. Slayer isn't bad because you need a lot of very specific chunks to have full Slayer access. You can just lock yourself out a bit fast. Yeah, exactly. I think it's, you know, Slayer and farming are very similar in the fact that you can very quickly realise you can't actually do farming. There's so much stuff you need to do it. I think Limp is one chunk away from Monkeys, which is last Slayer monster for all Turiel. That's not too bad. I promise you, I promise all of you, one day we will also have multiple chunks that we can go, oh, we're one chunk away from this and we're one chunk away from that. One day. It won't just be this one Sears Village chunk. Ow. I mean, what day is it now? It's the 6th. So when is Runefest? That's the 28th. So I've literally got I've basically got 3 weeks tomorrow before Runefest. So getting the chunk roll done before Runefest would be good. That'd be ideal. But for now, we're happy in our one chunk. We are happy in our one chunk. I like Sears Village. It's very cozy. And sitting here listening to cozy music in a cozy village with all of you peoples, that is enough for me. I got just over a month before I'm going to Hawaii. Very nice. I'm going to be staying in a house with some losers. That's what I'm going to be doing. Don't tell them I said that. They might kick me out. Someone will pick that up later. Damn beaver, I know, Grayson. I get your frustration. Bring something to measure Frey. Just want to know, we're curious. I will try my best. I will try not to make it obvious. I'll wait till he's engrossed in conversation with somebody and then just like walk up behind him with a measuring tape and just go like that. And be like, oh, 5'1". We were all wrong. Make a mark next to the door and keep taking pictures while he walks by the door. But oh, look how much you've grown. Bum, bum, ba, dun, dun, dun. I'm excited for the day you get out of the chunk. Curious on how the series will progress with more chunks. Probably a lot quicker than it is right now, right? You know, in the next chunks, it should be relatively easy to move forwards. You know, 99 Fire Maker is going to take a bit of time, but we have all the stuff we need for it, so it's literally just, you know, going for it. Whereas some of the other chunks, what was that? That was like a hiccup burp. Some of the other chunks are, you know, 1 or 2 tasks in there, so they're like free chunks basically at this point. But just think, we had 210 tasks when we started this chunk over a year ago, and we now have 1 left. We've come a long way. We've done a lot of good stuff. We've had a lot of fun along the way. Sometimes it's about the journey rather than the destination. Unless the destination is bed, then the journey sucks and the destination is amazing. Do you have enough for 99 fire making and 99 fletching? I'm pretty sure I'm getting very close to having both, yes. I actually think I've probably almost definitely got both if I get fletching first. Is it finding a beaver? It is, Zoe. That's the last thing we've got left to do. Find the beaver. And you know, it's been brought up a few times over the past couple of streams, but I think there probably should be a point where I just concede defeat and just say, look, we did our best. The beaver has not arrived, so let's backlog it and move on. I don't know when that's going to be. I'm not saying that's going to be like, you know, 42 million, 43 million. You know, it could well be 50, 60, 70 million, maybe 100 million. But there should be a point eventually where I just go, you know what? I just want to move on. Why do you say if you get 99 fletching first, why does the order matter? If I get 99 fletching first, I get access to a tinderbox, which obviously increases the amount of XP per log, which means 99 fire making can be done with the logs I've got. If I get fire making first, I don't have a tinderbox, so I have to use Forester's Campfires, which is a third of the XP, which means by the time I've used all the logs to get a third of the XP, then we'll be, you know, hey, Filet, we're just talking about you. Welcome in everybody joining from Filet stream. Hope the stream went well. We are still trying to find that blasted beaver. Still. He was making fun of you. No, I was not. We were making fun of Frey. 'Twas good. Got one piece of the staff. Very nice. That's surely an upgrade. You actually caught us just at the moment that we were talking about potentially when I will give up on trying to find the beaver. Frey, Fillet, same difference, right? Absolutely not. As far as I understand it, Fillet is like at least a foot taller. $50 XP seems like a good mark to hit. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. There's a lot of sense in just being like, look, we gave it a really good go. You know, we spent over a year and a half doing it. We got to 50 million woodcutting XP. We tried really hard, but here we are. 200 mil XP to backlog. If I get to 200 mil XP, I might as well just get the 15 times rate and go for it. If I finish this chunk before you get beaver, you can go ahead and roll. I think that's a fair deal. When do you think you're going to finish your chunk then? Has it changed now that the Titans have come out? $2026? Nice. I can wait till 2026, I reckon. I think if you skip, just say like 1 million woodcutting XP per chunk roll. Yeah, I'll probably do something along those lines. I mean, you know, there's a high likelihood I'll have to chop more trees in the future anyway, but I think 100 mil sounds better, but it's a long time as well. Yeah, 100 mil is a long, long way away. Maybe late 2025. We can go for a December roll. So you're still going for it, but it's not holding you back. No, the minute the beaver is holding us back because we need it. It's a chunk task. And I just feel like there's two conflicting things. There's the YouTube videos and the media portrayal of the account, which is you want progression, you want videos coming out regularly, you want to see me doing things. And then there's the other side of it, which, as Daryl just said, is the supreme rules. You know, if I backlog the beaver, do I class myself as a supreme chunker? Because backlogging Tangleroot is completely different. Backlogging the beaver is a chunk task that I can do. So, like, the difference between me and Buzz and our accounts is that up until now, I've been uploading videos relatively regularly, whereas Buzz just popped in every 3 to 6 months with a video. So, if everyone was happy with that, then it might be different, but I think you should stick with the 99 rule. Giving up sounds a whole lot worse than saying at 75 to 100 mil we roll, but we keep going for it in the background. Yeah, and you know, we definitely would do that. But what's the drop rate of Bird's Nest? I got 5 in 20 minutes. I don't know what the drop rate is actually. Even Tangleroot was like, Buzz went fucking nuts with farming. He gave it so much. Well, he got to 88 farming, which is wild. Buzz doesn't do this for people, he does it for himself, and YouTube is the side. Yeah, I know. Which makes a lot of sense, which is why he does the crazy grinds and, you know, he does as much as he can do. And I kind of agree with him. I think it's good to do that. If you go on for too long chasing the beaver, it might hurt your YouTube channel in the end. Yeah, it may well do. Which is kind of the thing to think about, is do I want to try and, you know, make something out of this YouTube thing? If so, maybe I should probably consider the next steps of the account. But we'll see. So are we just going to mention that you were talking about me and not tell me what it was you were talking about? I just said, I guarantee you Filet will be here in a bit, so we can say hi to Filet. And here you are. Eight to 8 with inconsistent seed source and 1 patch. Yeah, exactly. It was nuts. You know, and he'd spent like 2 years or whatever it was, 2-3 years in his chunk to do that, which is wild. This is why you have side accounts. I know, but no one enjoys any of my side accounts. So, I'm too predictable. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I can't even do farming with unlimited seeds. You should be able to do farming with unlimited seeds, Runar. Come on. Maybe set a goal of 50 mil XP and go for each chunk extra plus 30 mil XP. Well, yeah, I'd thought about stuff like that. You know, because my original thoughts on it were my original rule set was 99, and then every chunk I roll after 99, I have to get 1 million extra XP per chunk. And then I changed that from 99 plus 1 million to 99 plus 13 million. So I basically get a new 99 every chunk. And then I changed that to 99 plus whatever I could manage to do. And then however much I did over, I would get the 13 mil as a free chunk. So for example, 13 mil, we've basically got 2 more chunks worth of 13 mils. Because, you know, it's 13, 26, 39, and we're on 42. So basically the next 2 chunk rolls, I'd be able to not do that. And then the third one, I'd have to do another 13 mil. And then after that, I decided that we were just going to go for it and just get the beaver. So here we are, going for it. I enjoy your side accounts. They just get negative views and stop because other people don't. Yeah, I know, it's quite sad. Because, you know, there was probably about 5,000-6,000 people that were kind of watching each one, but it just wasn't enough with the success of, like, well, the relative success of Seer Supreme. She just kind of made it hard to carry on. Buzz took all your beavers. He did, and he hasn't apologized for it yet. 1 million per chunk is so clueless though. In context of Supreme, it's nothing. In context of pet drop rate, you might get it on chunk 55. Well, yeah, exactly. Now we'd buff it up a lot, but the concept of XP chunk is fine. Yeah, I mean, 13 million per chunk is reasonable. You know, getting 99 per one. Ooh, Dr. Cass, swap tree type. You want to go to Willows? Okay. 13 mil per chunk sounds reasonable and would help keep YouTube going with new vids. Yeah, exactly. I think it makes a lot of sense to do it. If I was going to do it, I'd probably do something like that, I think. Hey, Hanny, doing good. I am Nerf. I hope you are as well. No exception is going to feel good. They will all sound arbitrary. I think if you're going to do it, you just got to be honest and be like, I'm doing this for YouTube because I think it's best. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think that sounds like a fair take for people. You know, because I'm not going to lie to anybody. It's the last thing I want to do. And, you know, this is all... Let me get this perfectly clear for everybody. This is hypothetical. I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen. I'm going to not go for the beaver. Because very clearly I am going for the beaver. So this is just a hypothetical. If I were to decide that there should be an end point, if I ended up like saying it was 50 mil, for example, then what I would do is either I would say, to be fair to everybody, I'm doing this for the reason of keeping the account going, but I'm going to agree to do something as a continuation of it. How's your sanity going? It's actually not too bad, you know, Pokemon Pete. Nice to have you here. The sanity's going well. We're not crazy yet, but I can't say anything for the next couple of months. It might change rapidly. See you, Supremus top tier. Hope you get beavers soon. Thank you, Roger. That's very kind of you. We are at 42, almost 42.5 million woodcutting XP. We are currently talking about when we should end this grind and just concede defeat, but I'm making it very clear that that is hypothetical, and I might never concede defeat. You know, I've got to reach 200 mil sometime, you know what I mean? Never give up, never surrender, exactly. At some point, you've got to just be, you know what, I'm going to be blockheaded about this. I'm going for it. 200 mil incoming, maybe. We'll see. Only skilling pet I got, it was in Leagues lol. Which skilling pet did you get? Did you get a good one? Don't tell me it was the beaver. How off drop rate am I? I don't know if you're in the stream, but I'm going to tell you in here anyway. 2 times dry is where we're at. Rocky, that is a pretty good one to get, to be fair, Rocky. I'm going for the con pet on my 99 grind. Might take a while though. The con pet? What are you talking about? Are you talking about RS3 or something? What's the construction pet? Doing Volamore activity. That's the I was going to say easy one, but it's not easy, is it? But you know, that's the better method, right? Than just, you know, pickpocketing men and women like I did. To be honest, a lot of the integrity enjoyers are fine with people changing how they play their account. It's largely just about honesty and marketing. People don't want to watch someone who calls themselves extreme and rolls 2 chunks at once while not doing skill capes and skips grinds above 100 hours. But if that person says it's chill. That sounded like it was a guided comment there, Lixie. Were you referring to someone specifically? Maybe you hit rank 1 for woodcutting XP first. No, I wouldn't actually. There's already people with 200 mil. I did look at this the other day. I think I can get to like rank 16. I think. Old school RuneScape high scores. Hardcore Iron Man. Woodcutting. Rank 17 now is the maximum I can get. Rank 17. But yeah, definitely could get 200 mil before I get the beaver. As I said, the compet might take a while. When you say a while, you mean a really, really long time. You just steal houses, lol. That's the keys one, right? You steal the keys off people and then... Would it be a bad time to mention that I got the beaver twice before 99 woodcutting? That would be quite a bad time to talk about that, Magikarp. But I'm always happy when people get beavers, okay? It's not something that I hate. Now I watch a lot of chunkers. There's a few. Okay. Or they allow a chunk roll for a 99 cape. Look, I'm a very big advocate for people playing their accounts in the way they want to play it. Like you said, as long as they market it properly and they're honest with people, I've got zero issue. I think in like, I give the example of Josh. In a lot of his earlier videos, he talked about the fact that he was semi-extreme, and he made it clear that he was semi-extreme. So now, when he skips grinds that extremes would do, and that vanillas wouldn't, I'm like, yeah, that's his account. He's made that very clear. It's a semi-extreme, which means he'll do some stuff that extremes do, and he'll do some stuff that vanillas do. And I'm very happy with that. If he wants to skip Puro Puro or whatever, I'm like, fine. You've set the rules of the account. You're following the rules of the account. If it was like, I don't know, Frey, for example, is doing an extreme account, and then for some reason in like a month's time, he said, I'm not actually going to do any more skill capes, it'd be like, well, no, actually, because you've set the precedent that you're going to do that. You've made it part of your rules. You've said you're an extreme account, so you've got to. Which is kind of where I'm getting to with the Beaver, is that I've set the rules for my account. I'm a Supreme Chunker. Skill and Pet's a part of it, so I should get it. So, I think there's a difference there between playing your account how you want to play it and being honest, and playing your account in a way that makes it easier for you and lying to everyone about it. One is okay, one is not okay. And I think up to now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think up to now I have been pretty true to the account, the rules that I've set myself and that Buzz has set for me. And I've been pretty true to the Supreme One Chunk genre. So I'm a semi, but everyone in the group chat calls me an extreme. I don't get it. But again, like if you set it out very clearly somewhere in black and white, I am a semi-extreme one chunk account. It doesn't matter what people say, because you can just go refer to this video, this timestamp. This is where I set my rules out. This is where I said I'm a semi-extreme. So I don't know, tough. I don't care what you say about whether I'm an extreme or not. I'm not. There's the proof. You didn't get the Inferno Cape, you're semi-extreme. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Working on the Inferno, okay? Getting there. Just needs time. Be the first semi-extreme to complete Inferno. High-end PVM and combat achievements are very fluffy no matter the account type. Yeah. I think you know, there's clear rules for the accounts. They're set out pretty plainly on what it is, but there's always going to be a point where you reach a part of the game where you're like, no one's been here before. I don't actually know what the rules are. Like, for example, with me and Buzz and the other Supreme One Chunkers, Supreme One Chunk's not really been that thing for very long. So, like, Buzz has left his first chunk and he's only got 2 chunks. I've only got 1 chunk. The other people that I've seen that are doing Supreme accounts have only got 1 or 2, maybe 3, some of them. Like, we don't know what the rules are for some things in the game. Like, when I get to, I don't know. Like, for example, if I got to, let's say I got to Brimhaven pretty quickly, I'd have to sit down with Buzz and be like, what are the rules here? Like, what am I supposed to do and what am I not supposed to do? You know, what counts as a meme grind and, you know, like gem bags and all that kind of stuff. Inferno Pet, exactly. Like, you know, if I went, let me just show you. If I went here, and got this chart ship, which took me here, and then I went here, in that time, there is no way that I can get enough stuff to be able to actually feasibly achieve the Inferno. There might be some way to cheese it, maybe, if you asked all the, like, proper professionals. But, like, you know, what is possible, what isn't possible, it's something that, as Supreme Chunkers, we've not thought about yet. And we're probably not going to think about for a while. But when we get there needs to be a serious decision on it. Like, I need to talk to Buzz and be like, Buzz, what would you do? with normal short bow and iron armor. Hello, Tom. Hope you're well, Tom. You would have Puro, rune crossbow, and clues. Yeah, but again, like with clues, Buzz is already set out very clearly for Supreme Chunkers. With Puro, you don't have to get the lucky Implin drop table. So I'd have to actively do clues to get stuff, which again is very difficult in the limited amount of chunks. No chunker is doing it without brews and super restores, in my opinion. Yeah, again, you could ask like Port Cassard to have a go at it, and Port Cassard could probably do it pretty well. Everest Maxima, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Like, Port Cassard could probably smash out an Inferno with very minimal gear, but I think there's a point where it just becomes impossible. And I'm no Port Cassard. Okay, I am very bad at this game. You're all going to figure that out pretty sharpish when we get to, like, I don't know, some boss grind. Like, we get to Dagonoth Kings. And I'm dying every, like, 5 minutes. Oh, this guy's bad at the game. Didn't say he was going to get all the lucky Implin drops, lol. Just only going for rune crossbow. Yeah, no, I get what you were saying. But my point is, like, to try and get the rune crossbow, or I don't know, whatever else would be useful. Like, let's just think back to Swampletics, right? That took so long for him to get the supplies that he needed. And a lot of it was just luck. But he had the whole of Mauritania to work with. We would have like 5 chunks. I think it's just going to be very difficult to do. I don't want to use the word impossible, just in case it is. But I just feel like right now, thinking about it, it's going to be pretty difficult. Where Beaver? Hello, Mark. Beaver is on the way. Trust me, today's the day. How have you kept yourself motivated so long with the woodcutting grind? To be honest, it's very chill. You know, I've got Seer Supreme here. I've got my group Iron Man here. I've generally got some sort of YouTube video going on as well. So, like, it's been pretty chill, to be honest with you. There's a lot worse grinds that I could have been doing. Let's put it that way. Like, if you think about everyone that's currently doing the Hellhounds grind, you have to pay attention in that grind, you know, so you don't die and blah, blah, blah. So it's a bit more attentive, whereas here, click on tree, and I'm just like, do what I want for a couple of minutes. Seto also had an army of people scouting and getting paid a lot. Yeah, exactly. And I can't afford to pay people to scout for me and all that kind of stuff. That's what a chunk map got to do for extreme. You can see me. I can see you, Tom. There you are. Bit higher scale than what Frey did, for example. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Frey's had a lot of people helping him with a lot of stuff, and he's probably paid them in some way. You know, whether it's with GP or memberships or whatever else he's doing. But I don't think I don't have like a main account that has tons of money on it. My main account is actually my lowest level account I've got, so it's like improbable. Yeah, exactly. Getting lucky imps against bots with smaller community would be rough. It'd be really rough, especially if I'm only doing it in Puro. What headphones have you got again? I was looking at some the other day, but couldn't remember what you've got. These are Corsair. We were talking about it earlier, and I've already forgot. Let's see if I can find it on here. Unless someone wants to remind me which one it was. I can't find where they are. Don't even remember what the... I'm pretty sure they're Corsair something or others. Corsair Virtuoso. That's what they are. At least it's not normal tree, only beaver. Yeah, that's true. I have got a lot of trees to work with. Hey Hannibal, can you remind me what XP I guessed? I can, Nantuko. Just give me one moment. Let's have a look. Nantuko, 48,169,420 was your guess. You have some anima bark and could exchange that into Felinax handles. They go for 2 mil. Yeah, but like, who's going to be scouting for me for 2 mil? You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you 2 mil if you can scout for me, and they'll be like, well, okay, but... It's like... I'll catch you, I'll find you 3 lucky imps, or I'll spend 1 day for 2 mil. Now pay me more. Sorry, that was me. That was me. Don't panic. So in about 5 mil, you're allowed to consider finding the beaver. All I've got to do is I've just got to get through this next 550k XP. That's what I've got to do. Get out of the Tele danger zone. Panic. Next 3 inventories. Okay, Grayson. I'll count this one as number 1. You heard it here, chat. This man doesn't want to find the beaver. Don't clip that. I do want to find the beaver. I want to find the beaver right this second. That would make me the happiest, but unfortunately, it's not that easy. I have sent message to Josh isn't gaming. Well, I hope he replies to you, Tom. Oh, sorry, that was me again. Don't panic. Panic. I'm stuck at the red prison. Oh, no. How much KC now? Thankfully, we don't need to worry because Beaver will drop today. Exactly, Lixie. Oak log drop party when you get beaver? Absolutely not, Nathan. I need them. I need them for all of it. Fire making, fletching, construction. 166 KC. Okay, you got plenty of time to go. I am currently up to 402 KC in the red prison. And I've not had the big drop yet. So Hannibal, I have this nice 1k channel points. Do you have any interest in looking for the beaver in their known habitat, dead trees? Let's put it this way, Nantuko. We've already been to dead trees once this stream already. So that's point number 1. Point number 2 is that it's crazy inefficient. No one can chop with me because we have to hop worlds every 5 seconds. And also, there's only 3 of them, so it's very boring. So the channel points are your points. You do with them as you wish. You send me wherever you want to send me. But just bear those things in mind when you make your decision. Come on, man, how else am I supposed to get 13 oak logs? 13 oak logs? If you were quick enough, you'd get a lot more than 13 oak logs. I can tell you that for free. Good to see you at Willows. Hello, Death. Good to see you all together. So what you're saying is amazing content. Look, everyone's been complaining at me to just get the beaver and hurry up. And then people keep sending me to dead trees where it's going to take me longer to get the beaver and to bring out content. So, you know, I'm happy to wait if you're happy to wait. Dead trees it is then. Come on, Messi. No. We like oaks. That's where we like to be. Oh, I can send you out of the chunk. This is a steal for 1k channel points. You can send me to any tree within the chunk. Hello, Airplane. How are you? Welcome in. Dead trees have beavers, can confirm. You can't confirm that. There's no proof. Runar, on the other hand, can confirm that oaks have beavers because I witnessed that drop. It was right next to me. I saw it with my own eyes. On Instagram, I don't know if he's on Instagram, Tom. No clue. Oh, and it's Friday tomorrow as well. I love a Friday, me. Do you think J-mods are trolling you? It has crossed my mind. It has crossed my mind. However, I don't know any J-mods to ask. You know, just be like, I get it's funny. I get you probably had a laugh, but seriously now, can you turn the beaver back on for me, please? Do you think any J-mods have heard about you? I doubt it. I doubt it. It would be nice if they did, but I doubt it. And I wouldn't know how to find out because I'd have to go around messaging J-mods to be like, have you heard of me? And I won't be doing that. I absolutely won't be doing that. Start a fight at RuneFest about it. I don't know. I don't think I could do that to the poor J-mods. They get enough grief from people without me then griefing them as well. What would they gain from trolling a random person in their game? I probably a lot of satisfaction. I have a feeling some have heard about you. I mean, yeah, potentially. You know, they pay a lot of attention to the creators, so. Do you know who I am? And they'll be like, no. And then I'll be like, this is pretty awkward. I definitely thought you'd know who I am. The random, you know, small OSRS content creator. They would know about you then. Well, yeah, that's true. They probably wouldn't like me then, though. Maybe through the Golden Gnomes, I tried to nominate you. Oh, that's very kind of you, Reich. I don't know why you'd vote for me, though. When there's people like Alien Food and Josh isn't gaming out there. But I really appreciate that. I'd be very interested to see if they had, like, the statistics to see, you know, even if I only got, like, 2 votes, it would be nice to see that I got 2 votes. We want the beaver, we want the beaver. I can hear the chants now. Starting a riot at Roomfest. I'm Ronnie Pickering. I assume that's a reference to something that I don't really know. Somebody that likes to fight, probably. False modesty doesn't suit you. Death. How dare you? If you print a t-shirt with a QR code that leads you to your YouTube channel, I might get some more viewers from Roomfest. It's not a bad idea. I did also choose Josh, but I did put you for one of the categories. I don't remember which one. Whichever one it was, I'm just thankful for the thought. It's very kind of you. Just popping in for a beaver check. Hello, Mao. Not yet is the quick answer. What are you lamping now? You've done magic. We agreed last stream that farming is probably the best thing for me to lamp now, because there's a potential I'm going to get a 50 farming grind in the next chunk. So getting a bit of a head start is always good. People love scanning random QR codes. Isn't scanning random QR codes pretty dangerous? Or is that just me worrying about nothing? I think you'd probably know Ronnie Pickering if you saw it. It was a video of a guy in Manchester that had road rage for like 10 years ago. Maybe then. Yeah, maybe. It wasn't the guy in the van, was it? It's okay, you'll hit 99 farming next chunk on the Kangaroo grind. Yes, it is dangerous for QR codes. Yes, don't scan random QR codes. Oh, there you go. Multiple people confirming not to scan random QR codes. Big red car. I don't think I remember that. Let me Oh, that guy. I do remember that guy. I do remember that guy. Oh, I'm snacky again. I don't know what it is about streaming, but it makes me snacky. Oh, look at that. Pokemon Pete, you better get that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Any mechanics in the chat by any chance? Well, definitely not me. I unfortunately can't help you out with any mechanical stuff. I am useless. Thanks for staying on stream. You are welcome, Pokemon Pete. I don't want people missing out on random event lamps. Especially not free ones like that. Can't check one. Literally got 8 birds' nests in this hour. Got to go, good luck. No worries, Dr. Cass. Always a pleasure seeing you here. Maybe they've broke forestry again. Now trees just drop tons of birds' nests. Oh, and also, this is a cool thing that you can see. For the people out there that like Pokemon, that right there, this one right here, they're my Pokemon cards. Oh yeah. Are they worth anything? No. Are they worth something to me? Absolutely. I got 3 binders. Look at there's 3 of them. 3 binders. My dumbass brother ran his car with no transfer in a CVT Lamau. Got it running and working again, just wondering how fucked he is. I don't know is the honest answer from me, but hopefully someone can... From what set or just a mix? It's mainly Gen 1, some Gen 2, some Gen 3, and then it just trails off after that. I have too many damn Pokemon cards. I don't know if there's such a thing as too many Pokemon cards. I think I'm missing 4 from the Gen 1 collection. Got about 5 folders. I'm missing only 2 cards from the original base set. Nice. I'm missing literally, I think I'm missing like Pidgeotto or something stupid like that. Which is quite annoying. It's not even like, you know, I'm looking for a Moltres or something. It's just a Pidgeotto. I could definitely get it. You know, I could go online and probably just buy a Pidgeotto offline for like £2 or something, but I'm missing Charizard and Venusaur. After I complete the base set of cards, I'm going to try and complete the Jungle and Fossil set, as both of them are only missing 0 cards from each. 10 cards from each. Nice. I'm a bit of a hoarder, a little bit. I like to collect things, but also I've got ADHD, so at some point I stop collecting things. So I've got a lot of stuff that I've got a good chunk of collectibles from, and then it's just stopped. So I probably should start buying some Pokemon cards again when I've got a bit of spare money. Wouldn't it be more efficient to use a regular axe than a felling axe? The felling axe, when it has no charges in it, which is exactly what mine has, 0 charges, acts in the same way as a steel axe, so they're basically the same. I like the X era the most, so 2004 to 2007. I have very fond memories of trading Pokemon cards at primary school. You know, I think I was like maybe the ages of like 8 to 10 or something, or 7 to 10. I can't remember. When did Pokemon trading cards come out? Is it like 1997? So what would have I have been? 1997. Maybe I'd have been like 6 or 7 to like 10. Trading Pokemon cards at primary school. I got a Machamp, a shiny Machamp, but whoever had it before me had ripped it to pieces and then just sellotaped it back together. I've still got that Machamp that was ripped to pieces. I think maybe it might have been a first edition shiny as well. So right now it would have been worth a lot of money, but it is absolutely wrapped up in sellotape and cut into about 30 pieces. So unfortunately not worth anything. All my original cards probably not worth anything as I played with them like a normal child, but now older I've been trying to get missing ones. I don't care if it's not best condition as long as it looks nice in folder. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd absolutely agree with that. I'm not too bothered. Like, if let's just say if I got my cards valuated and they were like, this is literally worth like 10 grand, I think it'd still be quite hard for me to part ways with them. You know, I've had them for the last 25 years of my life. And I think you'd probably have to offer me a bit more than 10 grand to take them away from me. Because there's a lot of nostalgia around them. You know, 25 years is not a short amount of time. My bad. I am absolutely shattered today. Yo, Switch. How's it going? It's going very well, thank you. We are chopping trees as per usual. How are you? Yeah, my daughter's really gotten into Pokemon and she collects cards too. So all my doubles, even original cards, I give her. And when I get old and senile, I'm going to give all my cards to me and probably cry. That's all right. When you're old and you're essentially passing on a legacy, then. Nice, man, stocking up on those transmogs now that you can buy them. Unfortunately not. I need to save all of my anima bark for the next forestry items I'm going to need in upcoming chunks. Oh, also, something that I didn't mention that I'd forgotten about. I can't remember when it was. I think it was like last weekend or something. I think a couple of streams ago we were talking about me potentially having like dreams/nightmares about old school RuneScape. I forgot to mention that not long ago I had a RuneScape dream. And it was very vivid. And I just remember seeing the collection log slot thing pop up. And then I woke up. So it's I think it's getting to me now. I think the excitement is getting a bit too much. You mutter about getting beaver in your sleep. Told you that yesterday. That is true. And Bourne's coming tomorrow, so she'll be listening to the mutterings. Was it that you shit out a beaver? It wasn't. It was just I was chopping trees. I can't even remember what trees I was chopping. I just remember seeing the collection log slot pop up, and then I woke up. Are you worried about the goblin quest being so close? Which goblin quest are you talking about? The nearest goblin quest is all the way over here, right? Goblin diplomacy. It's going to take me a long time to get to that. Goblin D's nuts. Got him. Got him. We all know you had loads of beavers. I saw Chunkyver's video. I think quite a few. I wonder what that's up to now. How many views is that video up to? I hope it's got loads. Chunk Evil. It's got it's almost got 3k views now. Not bad.
CD.
Just have a look at the comments. Got some good comments in here as well. Someone streamed watching it last night. Who was that? Who was streaming that video? I see a lot of the usual suspects in the comments as well. Oh, was Ordo watching it? Okay. It was very funny. It was a very funny video. Oh, speaking of Pokemon, look what I have on my desk. There's a little Bulbasaur. Look at that. What a cutie pie. Who's your favourite Pokemon? Gyarados. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how I've been pronouncing it for the last 25 years, so I'm just going to run with it. Gyarados. I really like the fact that Magikarp is a pathetic little fish thing that is just useless for 99% of the time, and then it turns into one of the coolest looking Pokemon there is. And plus, every time I played Pokemon, like the original 3, I had Pokemon Blue. But playing Pokemon Blue, I always picked up a Magikarp from that guy before Mount Moon. Is it Mount Moon? I'd always buy the Magikarp off him there, and then I'd always have Magikarp out as my first Pokemon, and then instantly swap it so it gets the XP. The classic strats. Speedrun that Gyarados, amazing. And then my second one is Zapdos. I think Zapdos is super cool. I like the way that Zapdos looks. But my starter Pokemon always, I never changed my starter Pokemon. I always pick Squirtle. Always. Actually, I've got... That's Squirtle. And I got Bulbasaur too. Charmander. Am I a hoarder? Maybe. I have used all starters over the years, lol, and you're not the only one. I got loads of Pokemon teddies and toys, etc. around. Partner hates it, but oh well. Nah, if you're enjoying it, why not? Why not? Over there on those bookcases, I've just got loads of shit like that. You can kind of see like little yellow dots, like here. Those are all my Fallout bobbleheads. I've got a Harry Potter wand there. No, there. I was pointing towards the screen. It's there. You can kind of see very, very kind of small there. That's the Triwizard Cup. I've got some Legos up there. I've still got my Pokemon Red plus Game Boy, which I found on the floor around 25 years ago. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Look at this for a piece of nostalgia. Game Boy Color with Pokemon Blue in the back. Look at that. Doesn't have any batteries in it, but look at that. Pokemon Blue. Amazing. I've treasured this for 25, 26-ish years. Still no beaver, unfortunately. No beaver for us, Matt. But we're working on it. Don't you worry about that. Mine's in the garage with all my other random old stuff. Get that out of the garage. Have a blast on the old Pokemon Blue. Oh, I don't like the sound of this song. Turn this off. That's better. Oh, much better. Goofy Ah song. Oh, Oh, I miss my old Game Boys and trying to play them in the car at night using street lights to see the game. Yeah, I didn't have that, like, you could have bought that, like, clip-on light. But my family was poor. So I couldn't afford the clip-on light. I got too car sick for that. Yeah, I am still horrendously... I get horrendous car sickness. I used to have to wear those travel bands, the like light blue ones with the white like plastic bit that pressed against your pressure points. It didn't work that well, but it was very ever so slightly distracting, so... Sorry, I keep yawning. I am poopied. Bloody hell. Souse Bouse. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Congrats on the beaver today. Thank you. Have you travelled back from the future to tell me this? Because if so... that's pretty cool. Big ass, let's go. I don't have the beaver yet, Zenith. But if South Spouse is coming back from the future, then maybe we do. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Morky. Have I got that right? Sorry. Maraki. I tried my best. Sorry I was late, just got back from the future. There you go. Yo, we got Beaver. We didn't get Beaver J. Don't let South Spouse confuse you all. But today we will be getting it. Today is the day. It's been foretold. Today we get the Beaver. Yes, exactly, Lixie. In the next 5 minutes, actually. All right, let's put that on. We're counting down. What is it? It's now 9:15 where I am. So at 9:20, we're getting the beaver. Not with that axe. Absolutely with this axe. This axe has done as well so far. And I even read on the wiki as well that if the axe is charged, if you don't get a log, you still get the beaver roll on the missing log. So it actually makes absolutely no difference what you chop with. Zero difference. I choose you, Beaver. I mean, what's that? There is a Pokemon. Is Bidoof? Is Bidoof a beaver? Oh no, maybe it's not a beaver. What's Bidoof supposed to be? I mean, it kind of looks like a beaver, but it also kind of it doesn't have the tail. Maybe it's a beaver slash something. Oh, Bibarel. That's more beaverish. I assume that's the evolution. Yeah, Bibarel. Bidoof Evolve, yeah. That looks a lot more. We like a Bibarel then. Who's messaging me? Oh, it's my girlfriend. She's been off work sick. And she was going to come up here today instead of tomorrow, but her sister's come round, so she's had to stay there tonight. Which is sad. And you're just there playing video games, no wonder, no beaver. Well, look, I offered to help her out in her time of need. You know, making her whatever she needs, lem sips, hot, what is it, hot juice or whatever that people have? Hot juice and lemon, or I don't know, whatever people have when they're poorly. Hot lemon and honey, that's it. That's it, hot lemon and honey. I don't have any lemons, but I've got honey. Chicken noodle soup if you're sick. Very good shout. I'd make her chicken noodle soup if she wanted chicken noodle soup. Or we could just go all out and get some feel-good food. I got honey, but she moans at me. Throw some lemon, honey, ginger, and whiskey in there. She'll be Yeah. Maybe we could have some like soul food though. You know, like, I don't know. We like curry. We like a good curry. Chicken tikka masala. I was thinking about booking that for tomorrow, but I think she's probably going to be still poorly tomorrow, so probably just have something in the house instead. I do a pho or ramen when I'm sick. Always right choice. I like a ramen. Very nice water. This is more English than I love a good curry. Can't go wrong with chicken tikka masala. Look, I've talked about this before. I have a medical condition, which means that I can't get too spicy with my curries. So a chicken tikka masala is about my limit. And I do love a good curry, okay? Is this a Christmas song? Have we got a Christmas song? Come on! Bloody hell. Lucky we caught that. I started to get into the groove of listening to that song. That was also jamming to that song. We can't do Christmas songs, okay? We're in February now. Even though I'd love to, we need to save the Christmas songs for Christmas. That way they're special. Also, if anybody wants to check out the chunk map, which is !map, you will be able to see the remaining task in there, or tasks, because it's split into two apparently. Oh, and I should preface that it probably won't work on YouTube. It only works on Twitch, I think. Chop tree, idiot. I am chopping tree, airplane. Look at me. Look at me go. It's Christmas time. When is it? It's not Christmas time. It might be Christmas time in my heart, but outside of my heart, it's not Christmas time. It feels like it though, because it's freezing. Like it's still cold. Also, as well, I've been editing this episode 20, and it's starting to look like it could be a 45 to 50 minute video, which is nice. I do like a long video. So it's absolutely packed with content. So much content. Killing elementals, chopping trees, killing elementals, and chopping some trees. How many minutes of mystery boxes? At least 25 minutes of mystery boxes. Did you mention the part where you kill it? That's right, killing elementals as well, and also chopping trees. But of course, the 79 magic's going to be in there. The beaver is going to be in there. I've got an animation being made, so it's going to be super cool. The chunk roll will be in there. It's going to be a big video. And I'm kind of glad that I saved it for episode 20. Nice round number to cap the chunk off in. What was your last magic cast? Of course, it was Entangle. Of course. The chunk goal. We're getting quite close to level 111 woodcutting as well. 292 XP. 292 million XP. Million? 1,000. Could probably go crazy with editing since the series is on halt until Beaver. Yeah, I've been trying quite hard to get it right, but it's a little bit... I feel like sometimes I just shoehorn editing in just for the sake of it, rather than putting editing in places where it needs it. So I'm trying to be careful where I edit, because if I over edit it, it might look stupid. You know, I do like a whooshing sound and a popping sound as things come on the screen, but if you do too many whooshes and pops and things popping in and out and all over the shop, then sometimes it gets a bit silly. So I'm going to try my best to keep it as a nice mid-ground. That's fair too, lol, not getting too silly. Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with it. They lose all meaning. Yeah, I think I got that wrong on one of my Isaiah Bound videos. I think one of them there was too many sounds and pops and whooshes and all sorts going off, and it just sounded a bit silly in the end. Also, the YouTube subs. I didn't talk about this, but we are now at 9,130 subscribers. Woo. Living the dream. Hi, Hannah Daddy. Have been moving and without internet for ages. Boba yet? Not just yet, Jack. Hope the move went well. Hope it went smoothly. And that one vid killed the whole series. Actually, it didn't. The video after that killed the whole series. Hannah Daddy, I like that. Daddy Sears. No, there'll be no daddying in here. Smooth it as can be when my router goes missing twice in the post. That is the last thing you want to go missing in the post. Father? You can't call me father. I'm not a dad. I don't have a child. Sorry, Sir Sears. Sir Sears is nice. I like that. Hanny Pappy. I might accept Hanny Pappy. Master Sears. That's also good. I like that. No daddying or diddying in chat, please. Absolutely no diddying. There'll be zero diddying, please. Rocky, your son is very upset to hear say that. You're so focused on your future beaver son, you forgot Rocky. That is true. I feel bad now. Poor Rocky son. Do we think you have the most time in old school RuneScape in Sears Village? I would probably say it's very likely. It's very likely. If there was a way for me to confirm, that would be super cool. But you know, people use Sears Village as a hub before they get like the max cape and the crafting cape and all that kind of stuff. So there's a good chance that some people have used it a lot. Firstborn issues. Look, Rocky is safe and sound. Living the dream. He's all cozy, tucked up in the bank. Hello, Tom. Welcome back. Definitely because you actually sit in there all the time. Bank standing isn't quite there, and most people run him by in 10 seconds. Yeah, but some people do bank stand for quite a bit. Some people skill in there and all sorts. So, I don't know. I think I'd be close. Locked in a box for most of his life. He likes the box. It's where he feels safest. Try talking to Mod Ash. He might know. Shall I message him on... What would I message him on? Twitter, maybe? I don't think I've got him on Discord. Does he even have Discord? I assume he does. Can I even message him? I don't know. Ooh, new message. Can I search Mod? Oh, he can't be messaged. I'd have to send him an actual. What would you call it now if it's not Twitter? An X. Send him an X. Chop treat, idiot. Sorry, my apologies, Death. Definitely front page and Sear sitting. Yeah, I'd say front page. Absolutely. Fight him? I couldn't fight him. Raccoons do like box, to be fair. Bubba, however, does not like being caught. That's also very true. Get him up against the wall at RuneFest. I don't want to do that. I might get accused of things. I'm dying for new content. If I were you, I'd probably go for 50 mil and do 5 mil wood cutting XP every chunk roll. That sounds like a good idea, Chris, but today's the day. So, you know. No quitters, Boba and next tree. If not, reread message above. I'll do that right now. So, Boba and next tree. So this is the next tree. Oh, also, I forgot to say that at 9:20 when we were supposed to get the beaver in 5 minutes, we didn't get it. So, better luck next time. You're sharing a room with 7 guys at RuneFest. The accusations are coming. Ain't no party like a titty party. Nuh-uh. There is none of that going on. We're going to sit and talk about RuneScape, probably. Maple logs, please. If you want me to go to a different tree type, you need to A, come into the Twitch chat, B, save up 1,000 channel points, and then C, click on the redeem for swap tree type, and then you can tell me where to go. I would accuse 8 RuneScape nerds of a LAN party, if anything. Well, yeah, I mean, there's technically the 7 RuneScape nerds and one of the RuneScape nerd's wife, who isn't a RuneScape nerd. Runar, swap tree type. Tom wants maples. Okay, Tom will get maples then. Sit and talk about RuneScape. 4 guys, 1 stall. We will talk about probably how Frey's One Chunk series is going. We'll talk about Josh, whatever he's doing right now. We'll probably talk about Telecon doing the Inferno in about 10 years' time. We'll probably talk about how Alien Foods Unguided is going. We might talk about me not having the beaver for a bit. And then we'll probably talk about whatever Kemp Q's got going on. How much XP an hour, oak, willow, maple? Not sweating it. I reckon I could probably get 18 to 20k XP an hour. Maybe 16 to 18 at oaks. 18 to 20 at willows. Probably 20 to 25 at maple. Not sweating it. Alien Food has to room alone for no spoilers. What the fuck? He does. He's got his own room. and he will not be subject to any spoilers at all. A bit every day. Well, we're only there for, what, 3 days, I think? Something like that. And a lot of those times we'll be at RuneFest, so... Ooh, my stomach made a proper weird noise then. I need to snack. I voted for Josh Isn't Gaming. That's very kind of you, Tom. I also voted for... No, I didn't vote for Josh, actually. I voted for Alien Food. Thought you were having a 4th day, just you and Ordo. No, Ordo's let me down. Ordo was supposed to come visit me at Christmas, and he didn't. So... never seeing that guy again. What is the other account we are seeing? We are seeing my group Iron Man account that's currently doing some trouble brewing. The goal of the account is to get as many collection log slots as I physically am able to. And we're currently up to 818. Boba on other account. Yes, that account does have a Boba. That Boba was achieved at just under 14 million woodcutting XP. And I got it at Magic Trees as well. Why you chose Supreme instead of Extreme, like in content creation standpoint, it means less content, less uploads and slower overall progress. Because at the time, I wasn't overly bothered about content creation. I just wanted to do a Supreme chunk. I liked the idea of the challenge. I liked the idea that there was not many people doing series at that time about it. And becoming a content creator wasn't actually even in my thought process. It was just my friends just convinced me to put the videos together because I was doing it anyway in the background. So, and even now, like, I've got a good job. I like my job to an extent. It's quite a stable job, so I don't necessarily have to do content creation. I'm more doing it for fun right now. And if for some reason it takes off, maybe we'll pivot into full-time content creation. But for now, I'm just enjoying doing my actual job in the day and then doing my side job, my job for fun in the evenings. If you got it in Sears, I'd say that counts. Unfortunately not. Got it in Myths Guild, I think it was. Now you're stuck cutting maples a year later. Yeah, exactly. Didn't you say you had an Extreme Sears before this account that had some progress? Yeah, I started an Extreme Sears account that got to... I think I got to Brimhaven. And then I decided... my friends were like, why won't you just like record yourself doing it? And I was like, well, I've already progressed at least like 50, 60 hours into the account. So I can't just start it halfway through a chunk. So I was like, I should probably start again. But then I was like, I just started watching Buzz's series at that point, and I was like, if I'm going to start again, this is the thing that I want to do. I really like the idea of Supreme. Because I don't stick to much. I always give up things. So this was like a nice test for me to not give up. And here we are, a year and a half later, I still haven't given up. What would it take to break you? 200 mil woodcut and XP would do it, right? It depends. Like, For example, if I decided to just quit content creation altogether, I reckon I could get to 200 mil XP pretty easily, because I wouldn't have the stress of needing to put videos together and get them out on at certain times and all that kind of stuff. It would literally just be me doing stuff and then having woodcutting going on in the background. But because I do have to worry about the videos not taking too long, I mean, this one's already been, it's been 2 months now, I think. So I shouldn't really let it go much longer if I can avoid it. But even then, the bit of stress, I probably could get to 200 mil, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're getting Boba tonight anyway, so it doesn't matter. 50 hours and you made it from Sears to Brimhaven. Yeah, because I had to do like 72 fletching and 60 fire making and all that, and like all the forestry stuff in the Sears chunk. And then I got to Catherby and I had to do the fishing grind over in Catherby, which was the big shark, the big bass, and all that kind of stuff. There is still time, buddy. You can still give up, don't worry. No, we will not give up. Vid out tomorrow? Absolutely not. If I get the beaver tonight, I could probably get it up for Sunday night, maybe. Depending on how the Skuld is doing with my animation. I don't know if this is good or bad juju, lol, but I'm the Beaver Wen guy who came visit you at Sears a while ago during stream, and I got the Boba at 133 million woodcutting XP now. I would prefer to not do that. Oh, have we finished the playlist? We did finish the playlist. There we go. Beautiful. Won't you always be in the same scenario as a Supreme Chunk Man in every chunk? No, not necessarily. Like, if I get this chunk up here, Sinclair Mansion, easy chunk. If I get MacGruber's Wood, easy chunk. You know, there is some easy chunks out there for me. And things will get easier over time anyway. So, I love your videos and Josh Isn't Gaming. That's very kind of you, Tom. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like them. I think if you give up in the first 5 chunks, that's an early quit. No, I wouldn't give up. As a chunker, I'd just give up the beaver grind. It make my day. Oh, that's good. I'm glad it makes your day, Tom. Hopefully me and Josh will be able to pump out some more videos for you. In all fairness, I had Redwoods and Arctic Pines. I'd have pressed Beaver Enthusiast group better than latter. Yeah, I don't have Redwoods or Arctic Pines, so... You had the chance when you got 99, you chose to be pure, remember, not just getting 99 per chunk roll. No, it's true, I did choose to be a pure, no backlogging. And I haven't given up yet. You know, these are just hypotheticals, I've not given up yet. No, not Arctic Pines, no. No, I wouldn't go to Arctic Pines. If I was going to go anywhere, I'd go to Redwoods. Or at the very least, I'd go to Magic's. But that was just when the forestry events were going crazy. That's why I did Magic's. Magic's! I'm really hungry. Why am I so hungry? What is going on? No point giving up now. You're so close. It could be the next log. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. Next tree, I'm telling you. A lot of people have told me that, Jack. A lot of people. Maybe if you two-tick them, you'll get it faster. That, yeah, I could, but I just can't be asked to two-tick, you know what I mean? Tick manipulation, I'm just not into it. I don't like it. I like AFK, that's what I like. Carpal tunnel speedrun go. Yeah, I don't want carpal tunnel syndrome. I think I'll stick with the AFK grinds. It's a lot more chill. Bacon butty time. Now that does sound good. I do have some bacon in the fridge actually. I'll turn this stream into a cooking stream instead. So I know you want Sinclair Mansion, but are there any bad chunks directly around you, boss man? Not necessarily bad chunks. I would say that this is an easy chunk, but it's got a lot more to it than this one. So this one will take me probably, I don't know, a couple of days to finish, maybe. This one here is a nothing chunk. This one essentially I'll be done within like 5 minutes. This one just has fire making in it, and I already have all the logs, so it's not hard. It's just, you know, long. This is the only one that's not. It's not a bad chunk, it's just a chunk that I have to open up the discussions about Tangleroot in. Because I don't have any seeds to use in the allotment patch. You can't do raking content to get Tangleroot. And I don't have access to a spade anyway. So it's kind of like, you know, is it even possible? And then I have to talk about it, and then people will be like, oh, you're not a pure anymore because you've backlogged Tangleroot. You know, even though I've given them a very clear explanation of why I can't actually even do farming anyway. So it's not a bad chunk necessarily. It's just a, you know, I have to do some explanations. As someone who presses 20 buttons a second in a rhythm game, it's crazy to hear about Carpal Tunnel from 2. That's true, but we're not all professionals like you, Lixie. The hardest part of Supreme is the starting chunks. Once you get all the 99s and pets, you're away. Yeah, once you get all the 99s and pets, yeah. Easy peasy. Where Beaver? We're working on it, Nathan. We're still working on it. Just give me time. Now that's mad. Tangaroo is clearly a no, surely. Well, yeah, exactly. I think that's the problem. Like, if you go to the chunk picker and you look at chunk 3, like if I do chunk 3 right now, calculate tasks, this says that I need to get 50 farming to make nature offerings. But what it doesn't say is how you get to 50 farming, because I don't have a spade and the spade isn't in that chunk. I'd have to rake and lamp to get to 50. So like raking and lamping is fine to get me to 50, but I can't get the Tangleroot pet from raking or lamping. So it's kind of, I don't know why it's in as a task, because it's basically impossible. Although this does say manually added. So I don't know what that means. Have I manually added this somewhere? Does anybody understand the chunk picker more than I do? What is Beaver? Thought this was Boba. Sorry, yes, the Boba. My apologies. Boba in the bank. Buzz got it. Yeah, Buzz got 6 of mine. There's some awful methods in RuneScape like Barb Law, but basic 2 and 3 tick is fairly reasonable with simple ergonomics and mindfulness. But yeah, if someone hates it, that's fair. Yeah, I hate tick manipulation. I'd much prefer for it to take a bit longer. Source is fucking with you, in other words, apparently, or I'm fucking with myself. Like, what? What if I did that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really understand it, to be honest. It says if I go into the little drop down for the 50 farming task and I go to details, it says that I can do it using grimy herbs. Which I've got grimy herbs, but that's for nature offerings, and I need ritual mulch from the forestry shop, which is also fine because I can get that, which means I can actually make the nature offerings, which is okay. But it's not actually telling me how I train to get to 50 farming. And if I go on the Tangleroot one, I click on that, it says items, Tangleroot, farming, manually added. And when I click on the little I, it says undefined, farming, manually added. So I've obviously done something wrong at some point, messing about with stuff. It means someone most likely you manually added Tangle as a task that would normally be locked till you got more shit. How did I manage to accidentally add Tangleroot then? That is a good question. Well, I've got no manually added tasks to my chunk. Items, monsters, NPCs. No, I don't have it added there either. This is very confusing. Random event and other loot. Nope, it's not in there either. Custom user inputted tasks. Is it here? Farming. Nope, not added any tasks there either. I honestly don't know. I don't know, I've done something dumb. Sorry, Hannibal, I only just joined. Sorry to keep you waiting, but you can get the beaver now. Thank you, Roki Games. That's very kind of you. I will make sure I get that right now. Any hard limit you have set on getting the beaver pet? No, not yet. We've been hypothetically talking about it in this stream, and we've had things thrown out like 50 mil and things like that. But nothing is concrete yet. I've not made any decision on when we stop. I've still got a few stuff to sort out for the final video. There's some editing left to do, so I'm not in any necessary. I'm not in any hurry right now. Once I get all that kind of set up and ready, then it might be a bit like, oh, okay, I need to hurry. Do you also woodcut off stream, or you're only going for it on stream? No, I woodcut off stream as well. I got about 160k woodcutting XP off stream today, We're now up to 240k XP gained today. So yes, I'm still doing it off stream. I don't want to slow down. If anything, I want to speed up. So I need to woodcut more. Make sure you keep on enjoying the game. Getting burned out is far from the ideal situation. Oh no, absolutely. I'm still thoroughly enjoying the game. So there's a tick box here for allow raking patches to count as primary method for farming training, but I can't see why that would affect me having to get Tangleroot, because you can't get Tangleroot through is it this one maybe? Require skilling pets to be obtained as soon as the relevant skill is trainable. It would make sense that that would be what does it, but also there's specific points to that where it's not actually possible. Maybe I could message Source Chunk actually. Maybe I should do that instead. I've asked him. The only thing that I can think of... Oh, that's a good thought, actually. What if it's because I've got a tick box somewhere for using forestry as a method of training? Oh no, I don't have it ticked. Forestry events count as primary way to gain XP in woodcutting, farming, construction, fletching, and hunter. This is very confusing to think about. Can you just AFK on mobile while you work? I can. The problem with that is that if I get the beaver while doing that, I won't be able to record it. Limpwood seeds are 1 in 26k last I checked for pet. See, I don't have any limpwood seeds. That's the problem. I think maybe the way that it's picking it up for me is that I can get seeds from the forestry events, which some of those can be used to use in farming, which then unlocks Tangleroot. I don't know. It just feels weird to me. I feel like there's something ticked somewhere which doesn't specifically work. Just get the beaver already. I'm working on it, Richard. I'm working on it. Can you please reply to me? What did you say, Tom? What do I need to reply to? I'll wait to see if Source responds. Yeah, the Ent event gives seeds. It gives seeds, but it doesn't. So let me get the Ent event thing up. No, it's not the Ent event, is it? It's the... the flower event. So if I go to the flowering tree event, so I can get irit seeds, guam seeds, poison ivy, cactus, potato cactus, limpwort, watermelon, snake grass, wild blood, whiteberry, willow, pineapple, toadflax, avento, quam, calentine, lanterdime, dwarfweed, calquat, and teak. But the problem with all of that is, if I... Did I just walk over to oaks automatically? It comes up manually added by default under Supreme rules. Or were we doing... We were doing oaks, weren't we? What am I doing? I'm going absolutely mad. We swapped to oaks, didn't we? Duh. I don't know, we're at oaks now. Sorry. This is stressing me out. I can't figure this out. I forget if the flower one does too. The flower one does as well. My YouTube channel. What do you want to do with your YouTube channel, Tom? You can put it in the chat if you'd like. Gonna hop off. Hope you get Beaver. Catch you soon. Have a good night. No worries, Pokemon Pete. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Is Beaver all that's left to roll? It is the only thing left. I just made a chunk map just to test it, Lamel. What if I... Is it manual as in... But manual how? Like, in the Supreme Chunk rules... Which part of it is manual for Tangleroot to be active? Yeah, have you ever just thought of just getting Beaver? Oliver, you know what? I hadn't until now, but now you've said it, we're gonna get it right now. I don't know, maybe it's just something that I've just got to... I'll probably just have to explain the point around it. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Just because, you know... Technically, it's impossible for me to get Tangleroot. Technically. I'm going to catch you up on Woodcut XP before you get that Beaver champ. Hello, Tom. How are you going to catch me up? What's your woodcutting XP? Because if we're both chopping at the same time, surely you're not going to catch me up. I wish that's how it worked, lol. Yeah, that would be nice. If I could just say, let's get it right now. Bye, Tom. Hope you have a good night. We are currently trying to figure out how Tangleroot is in my adjacent chunk when I physically can't get it. Why it's showing up on the chunk map. I've even asked Source Chunk to try and help me out to figure out what the hell's going on. Which chunk? The Camelot Castle chunk. There's an allotment in there, which means technically Tangleroot is possible, but I don't have any seeds, I don't have a spade, and you can't get the Tangleroot through raking. So we're just trying to figure out why it's appearing, because if there's a way for me to get Tangleroot, I need to explore it fully, but I can't figure out what way the chunk map is picking it up for me. And Death has kind of figured out that it's kind of a manual thing that gets added by default under the Supreme rules. But where it gets added, I'm not sure. Which chunk? Puro? No, the one next to Puro. It's number... It's the Camelot Castle chunk, so it's the one right next to Sears Village. The Puro thing is in the chunk after that. So there's no Puro. There's nothing in Camelot Castle. I can't get any seeds to put in the allotment anyway, other than doing the forestry like flower event. But I can't actually plant most of those anyway, because I've only got 13. Because, you know, if I'm following Buzz's rules, he needed to get 88 farming to plant his... Does forestry give herb seeds? It does give a few herb seeds when you get certain events. But some of them are like such high levels that it's going to be like raking content to level 60 farming or something. I don't know. I just don't know. If it's picking it up, there must be a way for me to do it. I mean, obviously, we don't know if I'm going to get that chunk anyway. I don't know, there's 4 chunks to pick from. So, I'm not saying that we will get that chunk, but if we do, I just need to think about what is a reasonable amount of stuff I can do to try and get the Tangaroot pet. Because if the way that I'm supposed to be doing it, Twitch gives me chocolate, makeup, coffee and almond milk commercials. Does it think I'm female? I don't know. I like a bit of chocolate. Maybe not makeup. And I don't like coffee. And I don't know why you drink almond milk unless you've... Any overlooked item spawns? I don't think so. I don't think so. If we go back into the chunk map, I go to item spawns, fire rune. That's the only thing that's in that chunk is a fire rune. Or maybe picking up an overworld implin drop. Again, even the implin drops, they don't have much in the way of like seeds unless you get up to... Which one gives seeds? Is nature implins maybe? But that's like 68 hunter. I reckon the way that it's looking at it is that I can get seeds, some seeds from certain forestry events. So I think it's assuming that I can use those seeds to get XP. But the problem is, even though I can get like a potato seed, for example, I don't have a spade. So when it finishes being planted, I can't dig it up. So the only one that I can do that with would be herbs. So if I only can do herbs until I get Tangleroot, we'll be here for a billion years. So I think the pets are literally coded as if XP can be acquired equals yes, then pet equals get for Supremes. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. All pets as soon as skill becomes unlocked. Yeah, but yeah, I guess so, but the skill hasn't technically been unlocked yet. Technically. And it's not actually detecting if you can literally get the pet. Yeah. To be honest, you're not going to get the Tangaroot in that chunk anyway. No, I never thought I would. It would be like super spooned if I did. But the idea was, if there's a way for me to train it, I would do my best to do as much as I can before I left the chunk. Don't you need a spade if the herb dies? Yes, you do, actually. That's true. So if I plant the herb and then it dies, can you pay someone to remove it? I think you can pay... Can you pay the person that wanders around to remove all of the allotment stuff? No, you can't. Okay. Doesn't the farming NPC sell spades in East Chunks? No. So the spade is sold in this shop here. So if I got this chunk, I couldn't actually get the spade because it's in that shop. So, yeah. It's a bit of a catch-22. Only trees, if I remember correctly. Yeah, for where the trees are, yeah. But I can't remember if you can do it with those... Maybe it's like a dialogue option somewhere, maybe? Let's have a quick Google, eh? Discord DM with the checkbox. Oh yeah. I've got that ticked, but I think I have to have that ticked because I'm a Supreme account. But for the Tangle route, it's very specific. Oh, there you go. Source Chunks got back to me. That might be a mistake if you have no seeds. Might be picking it up from the farming XP you get from making nature offerings. Yeah, he's going to have a look into it for me. I think the way that it's picking it up is the fact that you can get seeds from forestry events, so you feasibly could do that forever to then get Tangleroot. But that's not actually in the spirit of Supreme Chunking. Even though Supreme Chunking is supposed to be really difficult, that's kind of outside the realms of, it's a meme grind. It's like trying to get the onyx from the gem bag and stuff like that. So the farmer sells every farming tool except secateurs and spades. Oh, really? Okay. Then I can't get a spade there either. Oh no, but yeah, the farmer, so the shop should have it. You can get plant cure for the herb. Yeah, but the plant cure only does it if it's diseased, right? If it dies, you can't use plant cure on a dead thing. Insane chunking plus deluxe. Yeah, that's exactly what it would be. It's exactly what it would be. I think everyone would be fully understanding of that. There'd be a few people that would complain and say that I'm chickening out of the grind, but if I lay it out properly in the video and just say, look, this is what I can do, this is what I can't do, so if I was to go for Tangleroot in this chunk, this is what I'd have to use to get there, and it would take this long. So I just have to explain stuff about the plants dying and not having a spade, and I think people would get it. Maybe it's assuming you use plant cure every time it gets diseased. Yeah, maybe. I mean, can the plants just die randomly? I don't know. I assume not, but there is always the issue of me doing other stuff and then... I mean, what I don't like the sound of is logging in, planting stuff, logging out. I don't really like the sound of that. Fake Supreme because didn't spend 70,000 hours squeezing out Limpworks out of the void to get Tangleroot. Yeah, exactly. Also, herbs require spades to harvest for some reason. Do they? Do they really? I thought they didn't require spades. I thought you could pick them by hand. Maybe I should tell that to Source. I don't know, Source is looking into it for me, so we'll probably find out soon enough what the answer is. It always goes disease first. Yeah, it always goes disease first, but, you know, I just forget about it for, you know, 2 minutes and it dies, then I'm screwed. I'd have to have, like, full concentration all the time and be stood by the patch all the time, which I don't like the sound of, to be honest. Under woodcutting, unchecked forestry events as training method gets rid of Tangleroot. Which part of it though? Because there's the first part, which is just generally using forestry events and rewards count as part of your chunks once you have access to the forestry kit. I've got that one ticked, but then forestry events count as primary way to gain an XP. I don't have that one ticked. Spade for herb. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I thought you could just pick them with hands. It says pick, but it still requires a spade according to Wiki. And I think I vaguely remember that happening too. Yeah, that does change a lot actually. Limpwurts have a growth cycle like every 4 minutes. You'd go crazy checking up on that. Yeah, I'd have to stand by it all the time, and I don't like the sound of that. Is Mystic Freeze trying to kill me with a cannon? Is that what's happening right now? Oh, trying to kill themselves with a cannon? I don't know. I don't like the sound of that. It could die on purpose to backlog it. Yeah. I should be like, whoops. Sorry. Yeah, it's a very strange one. Like, I've talked about it before, but I don't like Tangleroot because it's so confusing. Like with Beaver, it's you've got trees, you can get the Beaver. With the Rock Golem, you've got ores, you can get the Beaver. If you've got stuff that you can pickpocket, you can get Rocky. You know, that's all really clear, it's really defined, and it's an absolute. The more that you click on the trees, the more chance you've got of getting the Beaver. But for like Tangleroot, it's time gated. It's gated by something that you have to obtain. You have to obtain. You know. You have to obtain all the seeds from drops and whatever else, and you can only get the Tangleroot chance from actually harvesting the patch, which without a spade you can't do it. Whereas, you know, I just think Tangleroot's just a weird thing for chunkers, and I don't like it. And I wish that all chunkers would just agree to ignore Tangleroot altogether. I wish that had been like that from the start. With Rock Golem, you have rocks, you can get the Beaver. Is that what I said? I've got Beaver on the brain. What the fuck? All I changed. What did you change? To get rid of Tangle was the Forestry XP uncheck, the Wandering Imp uncheck, and the Raking uncheck. Wandering Imp? Surely that shouldn't count, surely. I mean, what? I guess it's probably picking up on, like, nature imps, right? Wandering Imp walking into your chunk. Yeah, I assume that's what it means, but, like, I can't get nature implings anyway, so I don't know. I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter at all because A, we don't even know if we're getting that chunk in the first place, so it doesn't matter. And B, I don't have a spade, so I can't dig up any of the patches regardless. So it's basically impossible for me to get it. But the chunk picker's picking up something, So hopefully Source Chunk will be able to figure out what it's picking up for me. Wandering Imp, Qualm Seed for Tangeroot, Omega Lol. Exactly. The longest grind known to mankind. They keep altering forestry events every few weeks, but that's true as well. Like, if it was, you can do this by getting seeds from forestry events, they change it every 10 seconds anyway. Maybe that is affecting the chunk picker. I doubt it would affect the chunk picker. I doubt it would. I think it is just generally you can get seeds from forestry events, and you've always been able to get seeds from forestry events. But I don't think that the chunk picker is picking up the fact that I don't have a spade. Actually, thinking about it, because it's telling me I can do nature offerings. Can you get Tangleroot from anything nature offering related? I doubt it, but allotment, flower, hops, herbs, bushes, trees, seaweed, fruit trees, tithe farm, hardwood trees, vines, mushroom, cactus, belladonna, hespori, calquat, crystal, Celastris, redwood. Yeah, there's nothing on here that says I can get it from like making nature offerings, so I generally don't know where it's coming from. I think we've probably talked about Tangleroot for a bit too long. We should probably talk about something else. We should probably talk about the fact that it doesn't matter because I'm going north. I'm doing Sinclair Mansion, I'm going to Relica, and then I'm going to roll one of the random islands in Relica. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I can clear this up now. Okay, the master himself. Hey, Josh, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Source Chunk has just confirmed that I can't get Tangleroot in that chunk. It's impossible. He's just confirmed it, so we don't have to talk about it anymore. The Tangleroot is not a thing we have to talk about anymore. Okay. Well, not yet, anyway. Not just yet. How goes the grinds, Josh? I hope they are easy peasy. But it's on the picker. It's on the picker for now. He's just told me he's going to fix that. So, coming soon to a chunk map near you. No Tangleroot. Sounds like someone has to get Tangleroot. No, Source Chunk's just confirmed I don't have to. And he's the boss. And I always listen to the boss. We listen to Chunk Picker, who is Source Chunk, to make decisions. But he's like God. He created the Chunk Picker. And we follow the rules of the Chunk Picker. The Chunk Picker's like the Bible. Hellhounds are crumbling beneath my willow shortbow. That is good news. Are you managing to keep up with the arrow purchases? He is the boss. He is the boss. I have to listen to him. Sounds like someone has ever seen an AI horror, The Picker is King. Yeah, I mean, Josh, you don't want to be doing phrase strats anyway. He just likes getting other people to do his bidding. That's what he likes to do. The arrows are good. That is good news. I've been very excited for the completion of those grinds that you're on, and I'm glad you found a way to at least make it marginally okay to do. Reminds me of Telecon's Cult of Death to get him toggle. Exactly, you know, he followed Frey's advice, and he got loads of people involved, and he made them slave away for free. Disappointing. I'd never do that to you guys. Famous last words. How did the cannon... Does the cannon disappear? Does that actually happen? Is that what happens? I mean, commanding an army of rabid fans to help you slay your enemies is extremely funny. Well, yeah, to be fair, it is pretty funny. And if it's done in a way that's good for the video, I guess why not, eh? He still owes me a bond from that first time we tested. He said maybe I took that as a yes. If he hasn't given you a bond, you need to get on top of that. I'll have words with him. Is that another cannon? Where's that cannon come from? Now that cannon's gone. What is going on? Especially considering Frey's torso is at the height of a hellhound, so it's very easy for him to get headshots with the bow. He didn't need to break the game. Look, you guys keep getting me in trouble. Okay? Every time someone rips on Frey, it gets back to Frey, and I get the blame. Okay? I have never taken the piss out of Frey. I've never done it. Oh, did the leprechaun eat your cannon? Right, okay. Might as well deposit all of this stuff while I'm there. Something about a tape measure. Look, I didn't say anything at all about Frey's height. I just said I heard rumours, and then you guys took it from there. I think that leprechaun did just steal that cannon. Like, genuinely, that cannon's gone. Airplane, swap tree type. Absolutely. Where would you like me to go, airplane? Yew trees, absolutely. Move ourselves over here. A little bit more AFK time, which I'm always pleased about. Spread rumours. I didn't spread any rumours, Gippy, okay? That wasn't me. I didn't spread no rumours. Yeah, my cannon's gone. I don't know how that's even... I didn't know cannons despawned. I thought they stayed for ages, cannons. Because people die with cannons in the worldy, don't they? And then they have to walk all the way back there to get it. That is a good question, Sean. Is that cannon retrievable from the dwarf? Because if you have to buy a new one, that is a lot of money to be buying a new one. Aren't they like... What are they like? 1.5 mil or something? $750k? Okay, that's not so bad then. That's half of what I thought it was. Hello, Finnish Fox, by the way. Nice to see you again. You can actually go talk to the dwarf and get it for free if it despawns, I think. Well, that's good. You haven't wasted your cannon. Wasted your cannon on a bit. Yes, they can be picked up. Okay. I'll just let the timer run out and check. I don't know how cannons work because I'm a filthy Ultimate Iron Man and cannonballs would be a pain. That's true. You're on the dark side. Imagine if he had the League cosmetic kits on it. If you lose it. Oh yeah, that would be rough. Surely there's a way that that doesn't happen. Surely. Hello to you too. How goes the wood cutting? It is going... I don't know. It depends how you look at it. It's either going really well because we're cutting lots of trees and getting lots of experience, or it's going really badly because we still don't have the beaver. So, you know, depending on what mood you're in, you can take that whichever way you'd like. I'm taking it in the positive way because I like to be positive, and that is that we are having a good time. We're chopping loads of trees, we're getting loads of XP, getting loads of logs for future use. And then I'll turn the stream off and go to bed and cry. Well, let's go with the positive way. Absolutely. Players go to the wilderness with the cannon, and if they PK, they put it down, and if they die, they don't lose the cannon. Yeah, I thought that's what happened. But I didn't know if it then despawns after a certain amount of time after that. Bum, bum, bum. 690k per kit. That's also rough. 4 kits for the whole cannon, and you have to buy the cannon. Hey mate, just confirming you're streaming today till you get the beaver. Absolutely not. That'd be such a long stream. I could be here for the next like 6 weeks. When is the next download announcement going to be? I need to know what other bands are going to Download Festival this year. Why has that not come up yet? We're in February now. No, it doesn't say. That's upsetting. Technically said today, so you only be here till midnight. That's true. That's true. To be honest, at the rate that I've been yawning today, I don't think I'll even make it to midnight. I think midnight would tick over and I'd be asleep in my chair. And you'd be watching a sleep stream then. And you'd be watching my account for like 25 minutes and then it would log out anyway. You know we enjoy ASMR and eating cams. Why wouldn't we enjoy a sleeping stream? You haven't heard me eat yet. And the ASMR was only because I was trying to fix my bloody camera. And I was a bit too close to the microphone to talk normally. You know what I might do this weekend? I might try and convince Bourne to play some RuneScape. That might be a good, fun weekend. I'll try and convince her to start her own account. Uh-oh, she's here. Everyone hide. I didn't realise she was here. Everyone hide. If I don't have to go outside, that's fine. You can try. You don't have to go outside. Absolutely not. You don't have to go anywhere. We'll get you all set up. And then she would inevitably get the fever before you. That would be really funny and really sad at the same time. Do duo chunks with her. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. I mean, she's never played RuneScape, so it's probably a good idea to kind of let her figure it out for a bit first, but... Cheeky shit, how dare you? Trying to teach my son how to play in real life agility bot. Cute duo group Iron Man couple series. That's also not a bad idea, actually. I like the sound of that. I'd have to free some time up though to play a like 4th account. Honestly, in my experience, chunks aren't a bad way to learn anyway, since it gives you direction and specific goals to work towards. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it'd be a nice way to learn because you're probably learning in pieces rather than, you know, finishing Tutorial Island and then it just goes, you know, go figure it out. Sort yourself out. At least this would be a way to be like, you need to go and do this specific thing, so you need to learn how to do that specific thing. Maybe not a supreme chunk though. Oh no, absolutely not. I wouldn't subject her to this torture. We'd start her off as a vanilla chunker, I reckon. I've heard of plenty of people starting OSRS as a chunker because of YouTube. Wouldn't recommend, but yeah, they're having a blast. Yeah, if you start off as a vanilla chunker, there's a lot of breathing room there to, you know, not have to do crazy grinds and stuff like that. You just kind of learn in the game quickly and easily and nicely. Less overwhelming and daunting. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think it's a lot neater and tidier to just be like, you've got 5 goals, go do those 5 goals and then I'll give you 5 more, rather than being like, you now have every single goal in the entire game to think about which one do you want to start with. I went to church all through the magic grind mystic. Spent many a time recharging my prayer in that church. I started off as an extreme chunker and haven't looked back. That is very exciting. If you've got what it takes, then why not? Give it a go. I am currently on episode 68 of my Elden Ring 100% playthrough. I've played for 68 hours, I think it is. I'm having an absolute blast. Although I'm not a standard extreme rule set, that's alright. You can have semi-extreme. You know, I don't know if Josh is still here, but Josh is a semi-extreme one chunk, self-proclaimed. Semi-extreme, semi-gaming. No, I think it's actually semi-extreme, full gaming. But I have capes, so I have the most important bit. Yeah, and that's fine. If that's what you'd like to do, then why not? I'm all for people creating their own chunk account and creating the rules for themselves that fit what they can manage. Oh, that tree's gone. Oh, we've just gone over 42.5 million XP. Should we send Telecon a little screenshot? There we go. Sent it to him. He's going to be well upset with that. Oh, that was me, sorry. Gonna yoink me some logs, hopefully. Yoink as many logs as you like, Death. Speaking of XP, you should totally set it up so you get 44,444,444 woodcut XP, exactly. I heard that guarantees beaver. You think so, do you? Okay. I reckon I could probably... I think I may be able to mastermind that. Maybe. Maybe. Gonna try and get my cannon back. Good luck, Mystic. Well, you've got time to think about it. I've got plenty of time. Plenty of time to think about it. Although, if we keep getting... I've got 261k woodcutting XP today. So, you know, if it carries on like that every day, I might not have much time to think about it. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, the cannon's back. Nice. Do 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. Why are we cannoning what was in the update 2 days ago, and why aren't we in Valador? I don't know, we just got cannon here just for protection, you know, just in case anyone tries to come steal the beaver. Hey, Longcat, welcome. Hope you're doing good. The beaver is here, I knew it. Exactly. It's gotta be, right? Boom, boom, boom. In the dead trees? No, not in the dead trees. Quadruple D just left a community post on YouTube about a potential video tomorrow. Very nice. What potential video would that be? Would that be the the latest quest chunk? Maybe the real beaver was the friends we made along the way. Exactly, Sir Catbong. He has 2 different chunk series, so it's one of those 2 most likely. He's been doing the quest one more recently, though, hasn't he? Are you chopping dead trees now, Dev? Quest or Ardy Extreme? I assume it would be the Quest one, but yeah, it could be the Ardy one. Yeah. Many sellers with the swap tree type. Where would you like me to go? Oak, nice. Okay, we'll do some oaks to finish off. Appreciate that. I've just been having a glance just to see if there's anyone that we can raid. Got to see if the beaver is there. Well, you know, we've had confirmation in other dead trees in other places, just not here where we may want them. Maybe we'll go visit this person in... Oh, we're not done yet. We've still got 10-15 minutes left of pure woodcutting goodness. But maybe we'll raid this person because I like their name. Their name is cool. 10 to 15 hours at least. We've already done pretty much that amount of woodcutting today. And I need myself a snack. I might get myself some honey Cheerios. I just get so peckish. I don't know why. Just made myself a bacon butty. That does sound nice. What sauce are you putting in your bacon butty? Are you a ketchup, or are you a brown sauce, a HP, or are you wild and do like a barbecue sauce? Mayo and HP, the fancy sauce. I like it. Funny you say that. I had Cheerios 2 hours ago, but with milk, and it had marshmallow bits. Marshmallow bits does sound good. And I'm obviously gonna eat my Cheerios with milk. What else would I eat my Cheerios with? I'm not just gonna go over there with my hand in the bag. I think tomorrow you should drop every log, see if it attracts any hungry fever. Tomorrow I will be in the office working away, and then I will be coming home to my beautiful girlfriend. And we're going to probably watch some films and stuff. Just demolished a bowl of Crave, seems we're all on the food train. Absolutely. I can't get enough of food. I'm just hungry all the time. I know some people snack on dry cereal with milk, sounds like less of a snack. More of a light meal. No, I wouldn't say so. I'd say milk, just getting milk in your cereal. It's just how much cereal you put in there, I think, is what differentiates between a snack and a light meal. And starting a RuneScape account, that's correct, Death, that is right. I'm going to get home from work, I'm going to instantly boot up the computer, and I'll be like, sit down, get your cat created, have yourself some fun, get a beaver or two on your first, 5 trees. Yeah, it could be a mount too. Yeah, I'd probably fill the bowl a bit too much, I think. But I'm a grown lad, all right? I'm a grown lad. I need my sustenance. But don't leave Lumbridge, you're a chunker now. Yeah, exactly. You can do whatever you want. You can train any of these skills, but not right now, because you have to do wood cutting. Bum, 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 bum. Do 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 do. Ooh, wakey wakey, Seer Supreme. Let's get this quiz sorted then. Yes, the greatest game show on Earth. On Gielinor, sorry. We're not on Earth, are we? I had 99 woodcutting in Lumbridge, but 99 event sounds awful on men and women. Yeah, I think so. I think woodcutting is definitely better than that. I like drink milk, send it from cereal. Yeah, I like the milk at the end when it's been soaking up a bit of the cerealness. Right, what we're reckoning, mystery box. I'm going to go with, and I think I'm going to be a bit controversial with this one, but I'm going with it's an old boot. Rune two-hander, wow, mini sellers. That would be good. Bit late, but would be good. Onion, stale baguette, of course. Cabbage, flyer, another flyer. Onion, another onion. Okay, get 2 onions in one day. Myth scimitar, that would also be pretty good. A rune spear, bloody hell. Okay, here we go. 20 nature runes. We don't need them anymore, do we? Wood. A bucket, a dragon med. I like the optimism. I like the optimism. I think you should restart one chunk over and see if you can get the beaver in those trees just out of reach. It's not a bad idea. One day I'll be right. One day you will be right, Will. Absolutely. Not bad, all things considered. No, I think that's pretty good. Give us a bit of a boost on the next magic grind we'll have to do, which will be when we ever get a soul rune. Because I think that takes it up to 85 magic, I think. Telly other. Yes, that's 9. That's... Well, it's 90 for Telly other Camelot. Ooh, that is big. What was the other one that was before that? 82 for Telly other Falador, but no, I think it'd be Telly other Camelot. So yeah, it would be level 90 magic. That is a big old grind, that is. I also better get rid of that as well, so I don't click on any random teleports. Imagine your girlfriend cuts first tree and beaver pop up. That would be... I don't know if I would be happy, sad, or impressed, or maybe all three at the same time. Right, everyone, it is basically 11 PM here. I am very tired. My eyes are now itching as well, which is a sign of I'm really tired. As always, I appreciate every single one of you being here. Those that have joined from the start, the middle, the end, I appreciate you all. I will be streaming next week. Like I said, I might, maybe, be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If I can manage it. So we're going to have a lot more wood cuttings to come. And hopefully next week is the beaver week. But yes, thanks everybody. Thank everybody on YouTube. Appreciate you all. I'll see you guys next time. For those on Twitch, we're going to go and randomly raid this person that had a really funny name that I really liked. So let's go do that. Okay, it's not letting me. What? Why won't it let me? Maybe we can't. What is this doing? Hold on, everybody. Sorry. It's not letting me raid. Looks like we can't raid. It's telling me I need to sign in. For some reason. I'm already signed in, so who knows. So instead of raiding someone, unfortunately, we're just going to have to end the stream there, and we'll probably have to raid someone next time when I figure out why I'm not signed in. Bye, everybody. Much appreciated. Love you all. See you soon.